Okay, we are live.
Okay, hello.
Welcome everybody to Goat Format YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a live stream today on Obelisk 30. One of the last.
It's the round one.
It's one of the last obelisks you can get into. I believe the last one's going to be 31 for the season.
And that is true, but 29 is still underway as well, so there's still 2 to be played.
29 is still underway. I believe they're still getting players in, like as of right now, into 31. So we're going to let the players get the okay to start hosting.
Yeah, they already are.
Oh, they already are?
Yep.
All right, let's go take a look here as we put this in. I'm excited. Marvin versus Not So Fast of Bongo Boys affiliation, formerly Team Bones, and
True.
has a couple wins under his belt. I think most recently was the PWCQ win he had a couple months ago, I believe.
I don't remember when it was, but it feels right.
Marvin, a newer player, but also has picked up already like a good amount of attention as is. I mean, he topped the last GFC we had. And he's just constantly grinding on these brackets. I think he recently joined the War League server, and he's been just getting at it
so far. But I feel like he's probably getting picked up for next season. Let's be honest.
Yeah, he's definitely getting picked up very soon.
Okay.
We have a DM. So Marvin's going to be ready in 5 minutes. So I guess during that time,
that's rough.
Yeah, but during that time, I'm going to introduce my co-host today, Grumple, my friend Grumple. Very great player.
Of course.
Has his world invite of his own. You love to see it, and has been just like going deep into these brackets. You're top 4 in Obelisk 29, correct?
Yep. Top 3 actually.
Top 3.
We couldn't schedule. We have the worst time brackets of all time. Like the last 3 remaining is one Australian, a German, and an American. It couldn't be worse.
Sheesh. It's not. It literally couldn't. Yeah, it literally just couldn't align at all for anybody. Everybody hates it. But yeah, Grumple's in the building, and of course it's me, Bluetooth. You guys know me. I know.
Not Bluetooth.
Nate Dogg says water return. Yeah, dude, water return. I'm bringing that to GGP.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hope it's the Daedalus build.
It has to be Daedalus. It has to be Daedalus. Yeah. So we're just going to take a quick look at bracket here. While we have this time, as we're still waiting for the losers bracket match to happen. This is top 4.
So while we're looking at this bracket, I have a really urgent question. How biased am I allowed to be?
So I would say you can have your favorites, but don't be like, I hope this dude.
Like... Nah, I'm not going to hate on anybody. It's just looking at I looked at the replays beforehand, like the Obelisk replays, and there's one deck here that's just different from the others, let's put it that way. And it's also on a player who doesn't have an invite yet, so it's actually important for him, and that is Herney. I want Herney to win. I don't care. Please win it.
Herney, it has to be one of the top 3 cat players, if not the best cat players in the format. He has been playing that deck for so long and has been doing so well with it. I mean, just yesterday, he got second at PWCQ, which is just amazing on that deck. To perform that well. And he knows what he's doing with it. He's in capable hands. I
don't think it's that bad of a deck. Like, we've had that Patreon a couple months ago where it Cat got first and second. Maybe it's just underplayed.
It's definitely a victim of being underplayed, and also, I think the problem is that if it was overplayed, it probably would be a lot easier to play against. So
you'll start to see threatening raw inside decks and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's so. I think if you're Herney, you're in a very good spot right now because you're probably like there's maybe like you and maybe like one other person in bracket playing the deck, so you're going to dodge a lot of side decks. And also with the way that Herney specifically builds his decks, he makes it so a lot of stuff either hits one half and misses the other half, or there's no consecutive gameplay here, if that makes sense. There's no consecutive sideboard that consistently hits both aspects. As we enter...
we're starting. Let's go.
Yes. You may begin. We have Not So Fast taking on Marvin. I forgot to do something on this scene. I will fix that right now. As we wait for the match to begin.
So we expect the players to do a lot of scouting. So we're looking at a warrior mirror here, I think.
I'm expecting a warrior mirror. For sure.
That should be it. Well, it's not as bad as a tower mirror. I feel like warrior... I don't know how complex the warrior mirror is. They probably both try to break it down, like just simplify as much as possible. But post-siding, I feel, is where the warrior decks really differentiate themselves. We've seen those versions with like BrainCon and Mobius, which I think is really nice. I really enjoy that. It just sidesteps all the battle traps that people tend to side in.
1 second here.
Probably pretty good in the mirror as well.
Not So Fast did not put on a watch password, which was required for this Obelisk.
Oh, well. Oh, he didn't? Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, he did. He put it... Okay, he put a password for joining the thing.
Restart,
he didn't put a password for...
We're going to have a quick restart. We are going to have a quick restart. We are going to do this right, okay? Sorry about the delay, everybody. We're going to do this right. And...
Only 5 minutes in. It's fine.
Only 5 minutes in. No problem. It's only, it's going to happen.
Just make it a quick 2-0 and we'll be done with it.
Okay, as we go and we find Not So Fast here.
Yep.
Here we go. Okay, now we are locked and loaded. You may begin.
Tell me where to pick. What is...
Oh, I think they've decided who was going first and who was going second.
Oh, okay.
Kostos, water return. Everybody loves the water return in my default.
I wish it was real.
Don't spoil it.
What do you mean? What am I spoiling by saying it's not a real deck?
It's... Oh, man. Okay, looks like Marvin's on the draw.
Yep.
As we stare at our cards here, we're going to set one. Normal summon Sasuke, pass.
Yep.
Everything's looking
seems
green to continue.
Probably a week or so. Oh, and here we go, the pot. All right.
Yeah, I love pot. Starting it off here.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm going to transition this in. There we go.
Not so fast with the Bongo Boys representation on the sleeves as well.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, he is repping Bongo with the sleeves here. Not So Fast. Also with the funniest profile picture ever. It's Jaden Yuki. Robin. It's the funniest picture ever. Coast is saying Marvin bringing it home. Normal summon a Kaiku going to crash with the Sasuke.
Oh, we see a battle trap. Well, since Marvin didn't really play a lot, it's kind of reasonable to assume he has a couple monsters left. So he probably doesn't care about the crash that much.
Maybe he's got just a fistful of mons just waiting to come out.
Awful.
What is Academy League? So Academy League is a bracket system, is a tournament system held in the Go Format Europe server. And on the Go Format Europe server, you're able to attend different tiers of play. You start at the Slifer bracket. And when you win a Slifer bracket, you move up to Raw. And then when you win your Raw bracket, you move up to Obelisk. And if you win your Obelisk, you get an invite to the Go Format World Championship. We're going to bring down a Blade Knight hit for 1,600. Yep. The Slifer and Obelisk are single elimination. No, they're not single elimination. They are Slifer. Yeah. Slifer single elim.
Ooh,
Almost double.
Tsukuyomi main in Warriors.
Suk main.
That's interesting.
People have.
Maybe it's like a flip warrior brew.
Oh, maybe that'd be kind of cool. We're going to Saku the Tsukuyomi. Maybe it's a little bit too weird. Keep on board. Maybe, and also maybe holding on to his BK is going to be very helpful here. Also,
Tsukuyomi is always annoying for warrior players. It almost takes out every beat stick you have. I think Lady and Zaluka are the only ones that don't get killed by it.
Yeah.
So it's always good to get rid of it.
Just knock it out.
But nobody's committing a lot of back row. The BK is still at 1,600.
Yeah.
Nobody's really committing yet.
It feels like yeah, I wonder why Marvin is letting it all go. I wonder. Yeah. Surely he has to have a battle chat of his own and to some degree. Oh, we're going to bench a line of Dark.
Okay. There's the BLS, probably backed up by the Solemn, I would assume. Otherwise, this is really
aggressive. There has to be something going on in the back row here.
This could even be a lethal push if it all goes well for Marvin.
Gonna answer priorities. Gonna say no.
That's a lot of damage if he hits.
And a snatch.
Wait, hold on. Isn't this less damage?
This is.
Not quite, but this is like 200 more. But this doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, because if this BLS hit does go through anyways, it's going to...
Oh! Whoa. He's going for game.
Yeah.
He must have Solemn.
It's got to be Solemn protection back here.
So this is hitting for 7,000. It's not quite enough. Maybe backed up by a ring. Maybe just going for the big damage.
Let's see here. Does it all go through? Not so fast bring up, but thinking
on BLS. But what is he thinking on?
Maybe it's a mirror force? Doesn't really...
But you have to rip... In that case, you have to rip it anyway. There's nothing to think about. Even a ring has to be played. First attack, BLS.
Maybe a Saku, but then, yeah, like I would just presumably just hit the BLS here. Or maybe it's... Yep. Maybe it's a Dust Tornado. Maybe it's just like, maybe let the BLS go through.
That's true. Might even be bad sequencing by Marvin in that case. But it's not something that I would have thought of either.
Yeah, it's definitely...
It's still the set cut. It might still be a Solemn. Maybe he just doesn't care. Like, this is a big commit. He has to have some kind of answer anyway.
Right.
This isn't a push you do just because you feel like it. Okay. It is the Dust Tornado, but he's... Oh!
Whoa. Hitting?
I think he's predicting a ring and trying to snipe it.
He snipes a Solemn.
And Marvin called GG. That has to be a ring then.
Man. One false move, and there it is.
There we go.
Sheesh. Brutal game one.
That was... Oh, even the last cut was a bluff, so it didn't even matter what he shot at.
Yeah, the only way around that was just to try to accurately hit it, but even then the Solemn is just sitting there. Marvin would still live if he did Solemn Ring. That was tough. I think I would have just hit the Snatch to live for sure instead of the 50-50. But that is true.
Then you have to Dust Tornado after the BLS hit.
The thing is that
otherwise you give him too much damage.
Yeah, and then the Solemn is just going to keep you there too. Like,
I think the Solemn was a fresh set. I think it was.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was a fresh set. That's correct. Yeah. Tough. Very tough. So we're going deciding into game 2. Marvin is up after that huge BLS Wombo combo.
I think that was a one hit, right? I think it was 8k in a turn.
It was 8k, and yeah, it was just an OTK. I'm about to just blow you out. Very concerning because the Tsukiyomi was its only dark too. So
yes,
and that Tsukiyomi just kept going back in hand, it may have been perhaps a different story. But you couldn't predict a BLS in your hand like that.
But that Tsukiyomi is interesting. Like even in Flip Warriors, you usually don't see it. At least not in main deck.
The Solemn was not set that turn. Solemn was from the last turn set.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure he set 2 cards just now. And there's no way he activates the ring.
I thought it was 2 set too. But maybe
we just didn't see it.
Yeah, maybe
I can actually check, right? I can just reverse the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Ring was the old set. Solemn and Knock were set that turn.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it was the Solemn Knock set that turn. Thank you. Lol, what? A stream on a Monday? What have I missed so far? You haven't missed much. You just missed game 1 of the losers bracket for Obelisk 30 in the Go From At Europe server, HNVB. We have Not So Fast versus Marvin. Not So Fast representing Bongo Boys, captained by James Ark.
And Marvin representing himself.
And Marvin coming in self-owned. So he claims himself.
Is this the loser bracket of top 4?
Losers bracket of top 4. So one person comes out here eliminated, and then...
this is...
Oh my god, a defensive Whopper.
So what do we think this set is? Do you think he sided in Spies? Is this a Donnie?
It could be... It could be a lot of things. It could be Donnie, Spy, Warrior Lady. There's like a whole bunch of stuff this could be. Captained by James, led by Lol Marcus. Let him know. Let him know
sure that Not So Fast is actually playing these games out and doesn't have to summon UP again.
Hey, how's it going, Anthony? I like that. Captained by James, led by Lol Marcus. You got the captain and the general.
I feel like that's a dynamic that's popular in a lot of teams. For example, in Worst Gen, Night Moose is the captain, but Shifty does most of the managing.
Oh, I see.
That's something that a lot of people do.
I see.
Zombira.
Marvin summoning into Zombira.
Interesting.
Gonna hit into the face now. What could it be? It's a connect. Oh, it's a Cyber Soldier. Holy!
That is the worst case. Honestly, the worst case would be Morphing Jaw, but still.
Oh my god, could you imagine? Oh my god.
I want to live in a world where warriors side in Morphing Jaw.
That's intense, man. You just took 1700. This Zombira's not doing you nothing here.
It's also the question of what other options he had for summons, because usually Zombira is safe to kill Blade Knights, right? That's
maybe he wanted to get a hit in on a Spy. I mean, he doesn't have other monsters in him unless it's like a Rhoda set. Oh, they're just going to just pop everything here.
out.
This Cypher's just going to walk.
Yes. That's a big boy, and we already know there's a Solemn there. Nobody plays like that without Solemns.
Oh my
This is going to be a
goodness.
rough one for
We are
Marvin.
just not so fast with the walk with this Cypher Soldier.
He needs to find something quick.
Thank you for coming out, Bobby Bodega. Appreciate you. Taking a ton of damage here, 3250. Not so fast as like, you know what? You needed a BLS combo play. I got my soldier. My soldier's right here. You can keep yours.
Combo if you have a soldier.
You can keep your soldier.
Now, would you solemn this?
Oh, I think
because the trades are 1-for-1 anyway, right? So it's not a big deal. But you're also out of monsters anyway because you don't have hand unless he has a rotor set.
yeah,
So
it's.
choose to do so.
I guess you have the value what you have
going
going on here. Yeah.
Maybe he's just looking for the push.
Pre-mat. You have a Dust Tornado.
Tribe is the target. Well, one Dust Tornado and one MST is out already, so it's unlikely he has another one.
That's true. We'll see. He's going to solemn. He's all in. He is all in on this play. Thank you for coming out,
Marvin
because.
Has to find any back row to find this off.
Oh, okay, that's not
has a lot
good.
Of stuff.
He has a ton of tools here, just kind of just pushing through. Does it connect? It's gonna Saku.
Okay.
So they're all that.
Marvin bought some time.
Yeah, Marvin got some time, and they're equal in card value now. Oh, here we go, though.
Isn't that different?
Yeah, as Marvin being up 450. It's kind of crazy after that whole exchange. We're going to graceful. Draw 3, discard 2. You know how it do.
So if you draw into a monster here, do you try and commit and just run? Or do you respect the Torrent and Mirror Force?
Good question. I guess we are. Yeah. Gorilla. Gorilla punching in. Does it connect?
And that's the one.
He scoops it up.
Backlane was dead.
Whoa. This game is going fast. Oh my goodness.
Just haymaker after haymaker.
Yeah,
they don't pull any punches.
We're just gonna pile drive this Cypher Soldier through. And then I was gonna just slam the Gorilla.
Cypher Soldier.
Yeah, when you're picking your army out, which soldiers are you looking for? Black Luster soldiers, or are you looking for the Cyphers?
Also feels like Berserk Gorilla kind of fell out of favor a bit in the last months. Nice to see it back.
Yeah, I like Cypher Soldier. Works under Area B too.
Talking about Gorilla.
Oh, talking about Gorilla? I love Gorilla. Gorilla's a great card. I've been testing it in a couple decks recently. Sorry, I was looking at HNVB's question. Who's in the booth via Bluetooth? This is Grumple! Grumple and me, Bluetooth. I will say, I do like that Gorilla has an off switch. You can just kill it and it procs Last Will. It's kind of dope, right?
It's kind of fun for cat decks, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, I feel like in Warrior this isn't a problem, but Turbo has the problem that you can Mindcon Gorilla and just shift it to defense to kill it. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's still...
It's not fortunate.
Yes.
HMVB, watch get Grumple.
So, what is that giant orc deck he's talking about?
He's talking about the skill drain. The skill drain chaos warrior deck. The deck's coming along great. I haven't made too many adjustments. I think I put the orc down to 1. But aside from that, I feel like the gears are always turning on that deck. That deck is gonna win. It's gonna be a winner deck very soon. Give me a sec, please. Don't press done, okay? Not so fast as okay.
Okay, going into game 3. Marvin has the first turn.
No match to Cucumber. Cucumber blew me away. Cucumber blew me away.
I'm still wondering how legit Cucumber is. I feel like the Elementosaurus and Homunculus are a little memey.
I like Homunculus in general. I think the only card I'm not sold on is maybe the Saurus. I think Homunculus is really cool.
Homunculus is just a light version of the SDM.
And that must make it. That's what makes it cool. That's
Yes, I'm not slamming it. I'm just saying that's what it is. Solid card, but never more than solid.
Yeah, I agree. I do test it every once in a while. Like my main application for it nowadays is doing it in like Mystic Plasma Zone stuff, because then it becomes a light normal summon. It's 23. We're gonna bottomless the breaker. No remorse.
Pretty optimal.
Mm-hmm. Slamming down these bongos as he passes turn.
Yep.
Set 4. How's the stream looking out there for all the viewers watching? Hope y'all are enjoying your Monday and get to enjoy a nice little stream as we set a card.
So he's not flipping the monster?
He is.
Nice.
It's a Reaper.
I really like Reaper lately. I don't know. It feels really nice. And pretty much any deck. Be it Turbo, be it Warrior. It's so annoying.
It's a
great.
Very good low commitment option. You just have it out there. You don't have to worry too much. It's a dark, so if it does die, it's kind of nice. So notice on the breaker, and then in comes Torrential. Up in the Torrential. Marvin's targeting, saying, "I know you had it, lol."
Well, had to do it anyway.
Had to do it to him.
Okay. And there's the big boy. And
here comes Gorilla. Will he walk? He does.
He will.
2,000. Does that pass?
So does Marvin have a bigger boy? Does he have Zombira? Does he have Exiled?
All these
Tsukuyomi helps as well.
All these gorillas and Cypher soldiers got to bring in the Gigantes.
Okay.
7 BK. Maybe he's gonna set. No,
he has VLS.
Oh. Oh, he's gonna book.
Oh no, he doesn't have VLS. Okay, never mind.
Okay. So that's gonna connect and kill the gorilla. Very smart play. Making good use of that book.
Yeah. Book just very versatile.
It was a great tool, especially for in this Warrior Mirror match, because it makes level 2 worthwhile game 1.
Yeah, okay, game 1. Okay, I give you that, but I think you still side out level 2.
I agree. I agree with siding it out game 2, of course, but I think as a game 1 option, if you are in this mirror match, which is very likely nowadays, it's nice to have a book.
Question here: is it possible to get into battle phase and main phase 2 without having a monster on the field? Because in that case, you could have pre-mod for Gorilla without crashing. But I don't know if that's legal.
Good question. I think you have to go into a battle phase to go to main phase 2, and then for the battle phase. Well, actually, no. You can go in. Yeah, you can go into a battle phase without a monster.
Okay.
That's how they do it nowadays. Like in current format, they have that evenly matched. They just go in with no mons and use it. So you can. I'm gonna set pass.
So at this point, what could the set be? Because if it's something like a Donny Z, you still attack. If it's a lady, you still attack, I assume.
Yeah, if it was Donny, it'd be good to rip.
Maybe even decided in Moth.
Moth or Spy would be nice. Well, we're gonna Rhoda. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Figure out what's going on here.
BK?
Exiled.
It's exiled. Okay. I mean, exiled is the safe option, but BK leaves you with a monster once it resolves.
Oh, it's a safer soldier.
Yeah. And it was the better choice.
Oh, we're just gonna slam this BK down. We're about to go to town. Boom, 2,000.
Warrior does.
This is what it do.
It slams the big boys and it attacks.
It's gonna call back. Maybe
probably
crashing.
Own BK.
Yeah, probably gonna crash the BK.
I don't know. Maybe he just lets it sit. Okay, he crashes.
Fair enough.
So almost
Have
a
a good
top
day.
deck was at this point.
Oh, pot of greed coming down.
And it goes through as well. That's just rough.
Into a tribe.
I mean, this tribe isn't the worst. It's not the biggest beater and it can't use its effects right now.
Yeah, at this point it's the vanilla.
Yep.
1600 vanilla. Sonic Duck beats it.
Great card.
We're just gonna sit and look pretty, not so fast
What
as
is he
passing.
printing on?
Into a
BLS is a
Kaiku.
possibility. He doesn't have dogs.
Oh, maybe it is.
And now the Kaiku is a big deal.
Yeah, now really gotta get in there, get some cards going on if you're not so fast. Get something cooking. Spies.
And the gorilla. He leaves
A
the fight for
gorilla.
soldier. Or kinetic, or however you want to call it.
Yeah, maybe he's not afraid of it right now. Because he's got no warriors. Maybe Snatch?
Yep.
Snatch in hand? It's a possibility.
Maybe, but Snatch is also very unlikely to go through 3 back row. There's bound to be some dust tornadoes or something.
There is a set Snatch.
He goes for the tribe. He doesn't go for Kaiku.
It's going to get me a Solemn.
So I'm fairly sure there has to be a BLS in hand for NSF.
Yeah, maybe he's going to pitch the... Well, he's probably going to pitch the BLS, maybe. Get it out of here. Yep, there it is. Declare Spellcaster. Here comes the boom! 1600. And it connects.
Still, the clock isn't that dangerous because of the Snatch LP game.
Yeah, he's going to get some turns here. But Not So Fast really needed to get that play going. He really needed to stay in the game.
The situation still isn't that great. He's dead to a ring.
Oh. Unfortunate. Tribe returns back to its owner.
You have to have a response for Tribe now. Don't even have Torrent on another summon. You just have to have it now.
Just in spite, who's on the mic? It is me, Bluetooth, and then Grumple. He's going to have the Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi is still exact, lethal. So now you get a little bit of protection too. You kind of dodge some stuff in the game. But we're still going to flip.
Force, but you also play around Sakuretsu.
True.
Because you have lethal anyway. Yeah, this thinking is strange.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you kind of have to just have something going on here, right? Not So Fast saying GG.
That is the first Bongo Boy out, but there's the second one in upper bracket.
Yeah. First one Bongo Boy, is still another one left. Not So Fast played it well. Did what he could with the cards he had available.
Captain the Nobleman.
Captain Nobleman. I guess he was expecting sets. Hey there, Master Reactor. Thank you. Cosmo made this layout. He did a very good job on it. And it looks amazing. Yeah, I guess keeping the Nox in, yeah, just, you know, I'm sure, I think he just came in as like, he's going to side in Spies and stuff. And
now, I haven't watched through all the replays, but with this Tsuken main, maybe NSF got weirded out into thinking it's a flip when it isn't. Maybe it's just a random Tsuk. Maybe it's just to counter control or whatever. I mean, it's even good in the mirror match. Maybe he just wanted Tsuk.
It's possible. Very possible. As we look into the bracket here, Not So Fast eliminated from Obelisk. Don't worry though, there's still another Obelisk to be cooked up. Obelisk 31. That's going to be that number 30, which we're seeing here, and number 29 are the last ones of this season. We still got another chance. So next up is going to be, take a look at this bracket. Ernie versus Danny. Yeah, Danny Kazi. Is it Danny Kazi or Danny Kazi?
I don't know. I'm going to say Danny Kazi because I think he's Italian and it feels more like Italian. I don't know.
Right. Okay. This is going to be Team Formula. versus Bongo Boys. Bongo Boys filled up this bracket. filled it up. These two players have done very well for themselves overall. Herney getting second yesterday in the PWCQ, and Johnny Cassi in the playoffs of War League. And Herney Hog as Team Formula also was in playoffs as well. They're also both DB ladder climbers. I know Johnny Cassi, I believe, is up there. Like maybe, yeah, number 1 on ladder. I was going to say top 10. Yeah, he's number 1 on ladder. Herney Hog, I believe, is top 20, maybe top 15.
Johnny Cassi plays so much ladder that I thought that he's dueling high 101.
Dueling high number.
I actually thought that until like a couple of weeks ago. I thought it's the same player. I thought it's just an old. I think they play similar decks as well.
I think I believe they're both turbo players. Dueling High, I think, has recently made the switch over to Warriors recently.
Who has?
Master Reactor Dueling High, I believe, has made the switch over. I think he's either taking a break or ceasing his turbo strategy with the Mask of Darkness and whatnot.
He's been on that for a while.
Yeah, I think that deck is dope, but you know what? I can't control his life. You know, it is what it is. Dueling High 101 played 2 matches and is done with Warrior, I fear. No, you gotta stick with it, Dueling High. I believe in you. Need Bluetooth War League update video. JDZ slacking. I'll do a War League update video. I don't care. I'll do it.
The update is OD versus Bongo finals. I think it's pretty obvious now. I wish it wasn't so.
As we wait here for Herney versus Donnie Cassi. I think I got me at them. Oh, Donnie Cassi sent the at to Herney. He sees it. As we await for the next match. Winner's bracket. Winner of this goes to grand finals on winner's side, so that's super favorable if you know how this is structured. And loser's bracket, you still get to climb up. You still get a second chance. You get a little pillow, a little netting. It's pretty great.
I think at this point it's probably worse for Donny Cassi to get sent to losers just because the matchup is not favorable. I don't know how the Cat versus Warrior matchup is, but
I will say Cat versus Turbo is much preferred than Cat versus Warrior if you're the Cat player. From my experience.
Pretty good chance that Marvin does end up in grand finals, so winning here is important.
Right. But again, it also depends on the way Herney plays Cat. I think it depends. But I still think that Warrior is favored in that matchup, comparatively speaking.
I think there's always a bit of mind game going around after siding with that kind of Cat build. They side into full burn, or if they just stay on Cats.
Right.
If you get 2 matches to crack the code, then that's much better.
So we look at Danny's account here. We're going to take a look at his ranking here. Oh, wait, no, that's for advanced. My fault. Go format. Number 1. Number 1 here. Just want to reiterate. This man, all he knows is damn goat. And that's a Herney Hog. Number 10.
Okay.
So, yeah. These guys define grinder. You know what I'm saying? They define grinder. As we await this match to begin. Let's play slipper match. Slipper match.
What is that?
They're gonna hit each other with slippers. see who yells uncle first. Recap video would be fire. I know Cosmo and Bluetooth would make it look good. Oh yeah. We're a little dynamic duo over there. A little delinquent duo. No, me and Grumple's the delinquent duo.
No,
Gosmo and I
Alessia
are
is Liquid Duo. That's pretty settled, I think.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know. Is there some kind of union monster that we could be?
Am I the orc and you're the you're the
Oh, but who's the orc then? And who's the coach?
I'll be the orc, you be the coach. I'll be
Sure.
That's so tough. As we get into this match here between Hernie Hog and Donny Kasi, Formula versus Bongo Boys. Oh, you love to see it. It's like Donny Kasi starting it off. You're going first.
What is that card back? I don't even know the card. I think it's the.
That's the grass looks greener card. It was
I remember the goblin. Like he's in that good whatever thingy goblin, housekeeping goblin.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
That card. So this grass looks greener card was just so ridiculously broken. I think it was like banned like 6 months after it came out. Something insane. It was like
what does it do, or does it have just 5 paragraphs of card text?
You mill cards from your deck to the equal amount of cards in your opponent's deck. So if you play 60 cards, you just mill 20.
Okay.
And then you just play a bunch of like cards that just like that have like graveyard effects and stuff.
Feels like a better version of Fiend Comedian.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it definitely is. We're gonna graceful pitch to 9 Assailant, by the way.
Got a spy back.
Got a spy back. Is Hernie on Panda Burn?
No, he is on Cat.
There is a panda in here, but it's not specifically Panda Burn. Hernie is a cat fiend. He loves him some cat. Look at, I wonder if that's Hernie's dog. Cute dog. Cat burn. I love the emoji usage. Wait, that's Hernie's dog. That's pretty cute. He needs to play Outstanding Dog.
Okay, so what are we thinking about? Is he already trying to push for lethal?
No, we're just going to summon the Wombats, hit into the Spy.
Cat just goes crazy sometimes.
Run back from Grand Finals, Hernie.
Oh, that is brutal.
Hitting the graceful. Let's let this win be formula only. So Hernie is probably just getting some prep in here. He's going to he's not going to do anything. No sets or nothing here. As Dan comes back, he has the graceful. He also has a spy.
Yes.
Donnie knows not to set spy versus panda deck. Fair enough.
And a pot as well.
There's a pot. Fair enough, Marcus. There's the TDs.
Okay, that will be an amazing graceful as well.
This is a free graceful.
This is looking grim for Hernie.
This is going to be very harsh. There's a jar coming out.
He didn't discard. Oh, he didn't even shoot the thing yet.
Yeah, he just did the jar first, just running through his single draws.
So, he just drew half his deck. Let's see what he can do.
Literally, we're at 22 cards. Oh my god! Oh my god!
As well as I decided, he doesn't even drop the Thunder Dragons because he has better discards.
Doesn't even need to. Return winner prep league. This is an insane opener. Oh my god, how many cards are we counting here? 3, 6. Oh my god, there's so many cards coming down. I
can count that high.
I can't count either.
And here we go.
He's discarding 7. Donnie's discarding 7.
So it seems like Hernie was actually looking for the big push. He had Last Will, True Knight, and Cat.
Yeah, why did he hold? I guess he was afraid of the back row. Even then, why?
Never know. Maybe he just thought it would spy and he couldn't get over anyway.
Oh, perhaps. Yeah, this doesn't inherently deal with this set. It'd have to be like you get the Last Will and make a Gatling or something. Comes the
And
Night
next Night
Assailant.
Assailant.
Coming through.
This is the dream. He didn't even draw into Chaos Monsters until now, so
This is all you could ever ask for if you're Donnie.
he's almost guaranteed to have some sort of chaos in hand.
Donnie's drooling in happiness. He's like, this is awesome. He's just having the time of his life. He hasn't done a normal summon or nothing. He should be ready to just let off the brakes.
He's playing like he's playing Library FTK. Okay, but it's just Breaker. This isn't that big.
Oh.
Okay, now Sorcerer.
Okay.
Now is it BLS as well?
So we don't see a soak, so
it's just 5/8 dash. So
this is ring range.
Ring on Sorcerer would finish. And I feel like that has to be the case, because otherwise you don't play use the Snatch play.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see here. Yep, there it is.
Here we go.
You got Book in that cat deck? You got Book?
It doesn't even matter.
No, it really doesn't. Man, that's an 8,000 0 too, because the Wombat protects him. That's literally just 8,000 to nothing. Yeesh, what a harsh game one.
It's the second OTK we've seen today.
Yeah, that was just insane. Ernie doing some siding. Finish siding on his end as Donnie is still figuring out what to do.
Which makes sense. People usually have a prepared side deck for Turbo. They don't have one for Cat.
Yeah. And so
you also have to guess.
And Donnie knows what Ernie was on before they came in, right? They had the replays.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you have to guess if Herney is going into burn or if he's staying on Panda.
Yeah, it just depends on what he finds more favorable.
Cat.
Yeah, if he's going to go stay with the cat or go more into the burn strategy. Let's see it. Ernie gets to go first here. That's pretty nice. You get to set up your cat play.
Maybe he gets to play some Eternity this time?
Yeah, maybe he gets to play the game.
Danny's turn was just ridiculous.
That was insanity. I haven't seen a turn like that in a while. That was ridiculous. We're going to duo.
And he's got the goods again.
Who are the other two at the top? The other one was Not So Fast and Marvin goes on to loser finals. So we're going to duo pitch to Minecon, hit Just Desserts. This is winner's bracket. Pitching Thunder Dragon.
Okay.
Treat yourself to some more dragons. Set, pass.
Nice little T set.
Not much knowledge on what those could be.
Could be anything. I think it's least likely to be Spy because maybe he's siding that out.
Marcus said Donnie knows not to use Spy against his deck.
Yeah. It could even be a Muff again. He already has the light, so he's not at risk of losing his lights by knock, and he has duo again.
Yeah.
That'll probably be the most impactful one.
We're going to Minecon it.
Minecon. Let's see.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Oh, he's not showing us. Yes. Oh,
it's
no.
Serp. Oh.
Okay.
Well,
things just went from bad to worse.
If you still got the kill, I think it's time to rev up those fryers.
But how would you even get the kill? You'd have to have like a set last duel or True Knight into last.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Almost feels like he's gotten into burn now with the Just Desert discard and now Area B. But I think Area B can be played.
The Area Bs are main decked in burn cat decks. I think the Gravity Bind is like maybe like 1 or 0 main. depending on what you're looking for. Tribute set for Guardian Sphinx.
Yes.
No, it's got to be the TD. We're just gonna pass on this. Herny Hog, kind of putting some breaks to the game here for at least a little bit.
Yeah, he needs to recover from the duo.
Yeah.
Just assemble some pieces, get some damage down, try to drag it out a bit.
Like ultimately, the True Nade is the equalizer of advantage here because it just gives you one turn where it's kind of open season. So if he just has True Nade,
can you do in that one turn if you don't have a lot of cards left?
That's what we got to figure out. Gotta get to the bottom of what exactly Herny has for extenders in the hand.
Last Rule Cat is always just a brutal combo.
Yeah. And summon the Wombat. Or trusty Desmond. Yeah, goes through.
Yes, that's...
Love to see it. No Darks Engrave. Do you not use Spine just to avoid your Jamalok? Correct.
Anyway.
It's gonna snatch the Wombat. That could not be... That's not particularly good.
I think he's attacking and then just tributing for Thunder Dragon again. I don't think he wants to.
Oh, he's gonna soak.
Or maybe this works as well.
Yeah, I mean, this does get him a monster that gets in for damage and then also dodges the burn. So that's not actually a horrible snatch at all. I think that's actually very good.
So Dani still has a Thunder Dragon and Sook.
Does shoot.
See, the trap does shoot.
No, that's not good because now you have to out your own Wombat before
Exile. That was a quick pick as well.
Do
Probably
anything.
the only monster then.
Yeah, I am willing to bet that's the only one he has going on here. I thought I said this was the last Obelisk for Worlds, or is there two more? There's one more. There's Obelisk 31 that's still getting entrance right now. If you are in Slifer or Raw, keep playing. It's actually a decent chance you can get in that one as the last chance. You know, get your world invite.
29 is still getting played probably this weekend.
Yep, top 3 with Grumple here playing in it.
Yes, of course.
Of course. Where else would I be? As we set one, and Herny's gonna hit into a ring. Kind of need this to go through.
Yep.
Connects.
Really just desperate to get anything at this point. Dani takes damage as well.
Yeah, Dani takes a 16 because it's off the board by the time damage is applied. Herny's probably seen this interaction like a billion times.
Yes, it says destroy the target, and if you do inflict, so it's after the destruction. So
yeah. Herny has probably done this play a billion times. Or has had it happen to him. He goes into his main phase here. I'm going to set and pass.
But by now, Dani actually dropped enough HP to be at risk of a one-shot.
Oh, that's true, 54.
Cat, Last Will, and Trunade, then this is still his game.
Yeah, I mean, the thing with Cat is that you have to play is that it doesn't really, like, being under sign range is pretty impactful, but you kind of just have to play until the last card you can't play is played, because there's always a chance, there's always like a window of just like, okay, I drew the last card I need to just kill or deal the exact damage I need to do, just go in.
Cat is really explosive.
That's what it's good at.
Disconnect.
Oh, Herny disconnected. Probably.
So he'll make it back.
Yep, and we're back. Dueling Book is just jogging along on its little I don't even know anymore. It's not even a server, it's just rocks and stones in the woods. It's just creating some form of magnet signal that we all play on.
So now with 2 cards on the table, I was about to say Ojama would block this, and it does.
Trio going through here.
I'm kind of suspecting that one of those sets is a Tsukiyomi, because we've seen that before, and that feels like a way to bait this out almost, because you can at least return to hand and not be clogged.
True, yeah. Ernie thinking on the play.
Now what does he have?
He has 3 cards. Could it be Trunade Will Cat?
It could be enough.
Especially if he has a set barrel by chance. We are going to Trunade.
Trunade. We're going for it.
Just got to give it all you got right here. He's going to walk
to 1 Ojama
onto a token. He's going to gain 1,000.
Okay, and that's it for now.
So the set is not barrel or desserts, or else he would have just shotgun that sucker. We're going to summon Panda.
Panda.
Hitting
Maybe
the
he has some burn
set.
to back this up. This is a little strange. I feel like he probably would. Yeah. Anyway, it's still damage. It's still decent, and it's not like you're in danger of getting knocked. That's usually getting sided out against Cat.
Yeah. Gonna set.
But now there's the dark for Dan.
Maybe he has the answer to a chaos monster here. Maybe he has a ring.
Maybe. But even a chaos sorcerer wouldn't even be a big deal. It would have to be BLS. And even if it is BLS, then it still can't attack.
You're right. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Dan, top deck team. Knocking. Oh.
That is. Maybe afraid of Cyber Jaw or Morph.
Yeah. I was about to say, Jar does hurt Turbo pretty hard, so maybe it is worth just keeping the Nox just in case there is a set, because if they set it's going to be the Jar. And there's a Serpent!
The Serpent beat down. You love to see it.
Tribute set.
You're so boring.
The Serp. That Serp went wild for 1 turn. That was it.
It's another set, and the knock is just out. If this is a Morphing Jaw, this could be huge.
This could bring you back in. Charity. Off the top rope.
To resolve it on your turn. Serpent drop, probably Thunder Dragon drop.
I think he used his Thunder Dragons. Yeah,
alright, it's on field. Yeah, he just
his TD is set. It's not the Guardian Sphinx. It's not, nor the Shape Snatch.
I wish it was Sphinx though.
If it was Sphinx, it would be Raps. This game would be.
That card was a playground menace.
Thinking about his second discard here, so it's gonna be a hard pick. And it's either a good thing or a bad thing.
Probably a bad thing. With no Thunder Dragons and Serpent, the only good one would be Night Assailant. So he probably doesn't have a good one left.
Pitching ring. The other knock comes down. Taking out Sangan.
Not the biggest deal, but it is a deal.
Just a ring. It's just a resource drop, you know. That's
Keep setting cards.
Pretty important.
He's not even that far off of getting burned to death. With enough just desserts and barrels, this is already it.
Yeah. Jesus, what's up, Bluetooth? Just tuning in. Go, Herney. This is your tourney. Everybody loves Herney in the chat. I love Herney too. Gotta love
he plays the coolest deck. He still needs an invite, of course. You want him to win.
Yeah. This is game 2. Donnie is up 1. Betchy! Betchy! What's up, man? So yeah,
charity.
You know, I of course love Ernie, you know. I play cat, he plays cat. It just makes sense, right? It's just it just makes sense to gravitate to him. But at the same time, I like Donnie. He's a great player. He's just a great player.
The upstart.
Upstart.
So he discarded Night Ascent but didn't have a flip. Still, he probably doesn't care about that at all. With this kind of board presence, you don't care.
Right? Yeah, it's not the biggest deal.
The second that you get to out that area B, this game could be over real quick. And here
we go. Snap.
Now, does Herney have a backup plan? Does he have a gravity?
If Donnie drops 1, 2 desserts is. If he just like drops 1 more monster down.
Yes.
That's 5k.
You could maybe commit a Chaos Sorcerer and prio onto your token, but actually that doesn't work. You still get killed with double dessert. Probably best to just hit.
Yeah, just flip that TD up and just start wailing away.
I don't know if Mirror Force is even a concern for this kind of deck.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Let's go, Marvin. Bring it home. Evans GR. Looking for Marvin to take it away.
Is one of the Greeks?
I did not know that if he is a Greek or not. If so, that's dope.
Evans, tell us, is he one of your guys?
Then I know exactly where he's going for War League Season 4. That's like easy pickings.
And it also makes sense that he's pretty new and still pretty good.
Yeah. Using your own torrential, we're going to chain Secret Barrel.
That's 2,000, and then the 6,000 by tokens, right? So that's 2,600?
2,600, yeah, in total. Uh-oh.
Okay, not bad.
We need 7th Greek player at Worlds. Who's the other voice of Bluetooth? That is Grumple, my friend Grumple. The best fairy player on the planet.
I feel like Campos would disagree.
You got a mirror match.
Disregard that for now. Oh, we did that once in Slifer's and I got beaten pretty badly.
No. Summoning a Sork. There's the BLS. Uh-oh.
He's going for it.
Do you have...
This isn't even game, and he discarded the ring earlier. Maybe it's a normal summon? Because this is a ballsy play. But it does go through.
To say, where's this magic cylinder? Every day. Every day is
this is a summon that didn't kill. This isn't a spy or anything. So this is probably another moth.
Yeah. Grumple didn't recognize him. You met him at Nuremberg. Such a nice guy. Last will. Off the top rope. Can he get it?
At this point, you have to try.
Oh!
It's another one. It's another one. Come on. Go for it. I want to see it. Please.
Go for it. Go for it. Go. Can he go all the way?
You as a cat player, can you even beat over the BLS now? Like, is there even a way without Lily to do it?
Yes, but I don't think Herney has it in his list. It's got to be the triple Mileless Panda.
Ooh. There's the panda.
Uh,
There's the Milas.
okay, let's go.
Come on, another cat, another cat.
But I mean, also just
get
Exile just does it too. It beats over
True,
this.
and we get 2 summons here as well.
Yeah.
2 Last Will summons.
Has any used Mirror yet? No.
I don't think he did. But Herney doesn't have the choice of respecting that anymore. He just has to go.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you have to make this push.
This could even be lethal just by punching through the moth that's set down.
Yeah.
I'm just reading that it's a moth. It might not be, but he might just try and kill him that way.
He's still. He's
Now
still
the
got another
second
will. Wait,
Where's
no.
the second will?
Oh, no. He did not resolve the second will.
I think it's a. Is this a
Maybe-
can or is it a must? He can. Okay, so
You
we
can.
don't alert him.
Yeah. That's
that's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
He could have done like an exile or something, like a utility play, but maybe he doesn't want to pop.
But why would he not want to? Another
Another
panda.
panda. And a
And
wombat.
a wombat. There's exile.
Oh,
okay, so he
he-
did still go for it.
I don't think he can. Hold up. Because Will has to activate at the earliest available window of when it resolves. Hold on.
Danny accepted it, right? I don't know if this is something we have to step in for.
Will linger through the turn, but it has to activate at the first available. No, it doesn't. It doesn't activate the first available window. Is that new rulings? It needs to be used or loosed at first window. Okay. He has to use them together. Okay. Okay. We need to pause this.
That's really unfortunate.
That is super unfortunate.
Like it feels almost wrong to do it this way because. Anyway, guess we have to do it.
Okay. Shit. I mean, I just told him to pause here.
It's also kind of strange that he
The-
decided to pop BLS
Both
here before
wills have had to be activated at this first window, i.e., the first cat is activated. When the first cat is sent to graveyard. I hate that I have to do this, but like I can't let it just happen.
I understand. Honestly, it might even be in his favor because killing the BLS with Exiled is kind of a strange play. You're just making your pandas smaller, and if Chaos Sorcerer survives, you lose anyway.
What does this mean? It means that you couldn't have summoned exiled after you used the second cat. Both are so Last Will is a simultaneous effect that goes on chain. So they work simultaneously. Like, man, I hate having to be the guy that does this. This sucks.
I feel like it probably doesn't even matter because he either he wins by beating over the face down or he loses.
Yeah,
that's why I think that killing the BLS is actually a misplay. So I think getting the Exile shuffled back into deck is actually in its favor.
Okay, I think. Okay, the game can now resume. The BLS goes back to board, and we reverse back to Cat. Okay, we're just gonna rock and roll.
Straight to battle phase. Come, please, just let it not matter. Let him just win.
I hope it doesn't matter. I really, yeah. This is why I can't be a judge. I just feel too bad. What was that?
How big are these pandas? They have
the pandas.
2K bonus each.
They,
so it's 2,800.
Yeah, they're both 28. So one could theoretically get over the Sork and then hit.
How much
panda.
defense does a Magician of Fate have? Is it 400 or 500?
Well, Moth is 400.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
It does not matter.
Well, GG's to both duelists. Sorry how to end that way, but it is.
At least the ruling didn't matter.
Yeah, at least the ruling did not matter.
So now we're moving to Marvin against Turney, right?
Yes, as Donnie sits pretty in grand frickin' finals.
Yes. He's just one more match away from another invite. I think he has one already. Yes, he does.
Let's see here as we.
While Marvin and Herney are both still looking for their first.
I know.
Just
Johnny the blocker.
Yesterday. He placed second in Patreon. Placing first would have earned him an invite. Now he's in top 3. Obelisk fighting for another invite. Can he do it? Or can Marvin do it?
It'd be crazy if Marvin gets this invite. He has, I keep up with all the new duelists coming through because I also take care of all the Fridays. He's blown up. Him and Rixa are just 2 duelists that have just totally blown up this year. Not even like within this year, like within like the past 6 months, are just like totally just are just going so hard in the game and in the format.
Definitely people to watch out for.
Absolutely. So we go into, so we get an updated bracket here. Give me 1 second. Bracket. So as we wait for the reports to come in, Marvin is going to be facing off against Herney.
So now it's Cat against Warrior.
Cat against Warrior.
We've seen Herney on that Tsukuyomi main in Warrior. That was interesting. I don't know if that matters for Cat. I don't think it does.
I don't think so. You don't really keep stuff all around.
Out of Wombat. Yay.
You can out the Milas too.
Oh, great.
You can out the Milas, you can out the Wombat, you can out a cat that wasn't using its effect. You can do anything.
Okay. So it has a lot of use against bad players. That's great to hear.
But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be too useful coming up on this matchup. I do think that it's gonna be tough. This is not what you want if you're Herney. I mean, I still think that Turbo is the more favorable matchup. I mean, yeah, you do get floodgates like Area B, which can be helpful, but I mean, they main deck tornadoes, they main deck a lot of removal. That's going to take care of that, which is not pretty for you.
But I think nobody really wants to face Cat anyway. It's not a comfortable matchup for anybody, even if the matchup is favored in terms of win rate. I don't think it's something you want.
I agree. I think
just unusual and explosive. That's the deadly combo.
It's definitely a matchup knowledge check, for sure. Yes. I think if you don't have experience with the matchup and you don't know what to do against it, you're gonna lose. If you do know and you played it a couple times and you know what you're doing against it, you're gonna probably have a good chance of winning, or at least getting close to winning. As Marvin is waiting for Herney to come in to the game. He has a player password. Does he have the watcher's password? Let's see.
We will see.
Yeah. Thanks for the shout out, Bluetooth. I'll pay later. That's Rixa. That's Rixa.
That's the guy.
Marvin lottery pick in War Season 4. We enter this match. Who's ready for Herney versus Marvy.
I was born ready. Let's go. I'd love to see some cat.
I love cat.
And Marvin wins the rock, paper, scissors.
I'm on Marvin's tail for hot new players. You tell him. That's facts. I like the stream right now. Thank you, JD. I appreciate it.
By now, Wally teams probably have dedicated scouting teams.
You just gotta be a scouter. You just gotta be like a recruiter, like an enterprise would.
Every team has their analyst. Every team should have their scout.
As Marvin
duo start.
Hits him up with a delinquent duo.
Already looking strong.
You know that delinquent duo is supposed to be like a parody of Thing 1 and Thing 2. Look at their art.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Dr. Seuss Dr. Seuss characters. Herney's gonna pitch the bind and the wombat. The bind was forced. Marvin's gonna set 3 and be happy. Thanks for streaming this. Would have preferred to play for the invite in top 4, but at least able to watch it unfold live like this. Thank you for coming through, Pike Freak. I saw you were in the bracket. I hope you you'll get your shine. Don't worry. Everybody gets their shine. Gets their chance, you know.
Herney equalizes the Trinity count.
I'd like to see a nice little pot to neutralize it.
We see Gravity Bind in main. That's pretty important rip for Marvin.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see that in the previous game.
Yep. But there's Area B anyway.
Area B.
Area B. These cards make me want to play backward with a Legendary Ocean. That machine that can attack directly.
Yes.
Legendary Ocean makes it slip into 3 levels, so attack another. Pretty funny.
You've been trying to sell that for a while.
I know. I just feel like Water has so many cards that should be strong but just aren't. Like Salvage should just be amazing. You just add 2 monsters to your hand. That's amazing. Like if we had Legendary Warrior Returns as a card that returns 2 warriors, that would be a big deal. But we have Salvage and it's unplayable because all the monsters are bad.
You can get Mermaid Knight.
Yay! At least Bugrod has the advantage of also being a target for limiter removal.
Yeah, punch in directed for 28.
Yes.
Nice. Oh no, it'd be
28? No, it has 15 base and then it's just 17 after Legendary Ocean.
Yeah, 17. So you're hitting
3,200, I think, after.
Sheesh. He's gonna flip summon Cat.
And he just goes for it. He doesn't even.
He preserves the normal summon. That's pretty good. Because you kind of know what your opponent's on here. He's just like, you don't have a level 3 that hits over Cat, dude. You don't. Into Reaper. Ugh. Hate to see it.
Things are not going his way this time.
Well, this is actually.
And now Reaper can even crash in and get.
Yeah, this is bad. This is very
Reaper
bad.
Is awful. Well, not awful. It's amazing. That's the problem.
This is This Reaper is just gonna hit. Ooh.
And it's exiled.
Oh. I wonder why. I guess Herney really was just holding the exile for last will, but I think you should have just fired it off, maybe. You still had your normal summon that turn.
Yes.
I have a fantastic water deck. Bait no? You have a fantastic water. Thank you. Yeah, to play against Herney or Cat was really scary, but just got to keep grinding. Herney is, when he has the rescue cats, he has the pandas. He's like Jason Voorhees with how scary he is. See here, Herney is
also kind of
thinking.
strange that he just fired the cat raw. He didn't have Crunate to back it up or anything. He just.
I guess he just wanted to try to.
Basic double wombat push, which.
I guess he just wanted to try to hit. Yeah.
Maybe he was suspecting it to be a Donny and wanting to avoid the hit. But even if it's a Donny, then you still have area B, right? So you still can't attack.
Yeah. So Reaper going to defense position. Is that one pass? This board, if I saw Marvin's board like this, I would have just assumed it's like a kind of like a tech Chaos Turbo deck. It's like here's a Reaper tech. What he's thinking. He's got 2 cards in hand, 2 set and 3 set. My bad.
He has to have something. There's already 3 wombats in grave.
He still has all his pandas. I mean, Panda at this position could be very nice. I mean, you just wail on this Reaper all day.
If it works, because with 3 face downs against Warrior, the likelihood that this is a Sakuretsu or Mirror Force is really high.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
we are going for it. But what are we going for?
Maybe Gatling.
I assume Gatling.
Maybe Gatling, yeah, because nothing else is really going to work. Because you're under your own effects of Area B. Senshi! Oh, is he doing a push? Is he trying to do a huge push here?
I don't know what's going on. Solemn.
Solemn.
I don't think Senshi can deny that, right? It's only
Senshi cannot deny, but who cares?
Here's another one. And another one.
Oh!
Okay, but still, even he's at really low HP now. If he has another cat in hand, then this can probably still work with Panda.
Super low. A Panda can just eat this up. Oh my god.
Being able to deny Mirror Force and Sakuretsu. This could potentially be game if he has another cat. Or maybe just Panda.
Oh,
he has a cat.
My god. This cat's gonna walk. Here it is, double Panda. Doesn't know his rulings, I fear.
And Marvin calls GG. And that was game 1.
Yeah, it
looked really rough for Herney until it didn't.
Yeah, that's what the deck does.
Yes.
Doesn't know his rulings, I fear. That is true, ZZ. If you I'm think he may have thought that yeah, so that's what I was thinking too, ZZ. He probably thought that maybe Solemn on the cat would trigger the will, which it doesn't. It's like the same thing of like if you were to Solemn the Sangan, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah. I think the only card that still gets value out of getting Solemn is Vampire Lord.
Yeah, if you Solemn the Vampire Lord, you're gone.
But
you're off the map.
If you want that to happen to you, you have to play Vampire Lord though, and you really don't want to play Vampire Lord.
Yeah, Vampire Lord's in shambles.
Yes. Since Spice in every deck now, it's kind of bad.
Yeah. You can make you can make Balter. Just totally give up on your Vampire Lord and just make Balter with meta.
Okay, so now
this is losers finals. Winner of this goes to grand finals. Take on Donny Cassie of Bongo Boy fame. You got Herney representing team Formula. Taking on Marvin, free agent, newer player, but is making a big blow up. Yeah, come January, he's so locked in. There's no way.
My best bet would be Team Evil.
Team Evil or Nemesis?
Have they been recruiting as well? I've just seen STL.
What's the
he gets in chat.
Well, I just know that Nemesis, you know, it's like that's the local like Greece team. They all know each other, and they seem like they know Marvin.
Oh, right. That makes a lot of sense. Well, maybe Marvin isn't even Greek because we thought Rixa was Greek as well, and that didn't happen.
Nah, I knew Rixa from the start. He was a Finnish man through and through. Got the
I think
finish.
it's the same time zone. I think that's why people got confused.
Yeah.
I don't know if this got answered already, but this is losers. This is losers finals.
This is losers final. I'll update the text real quick. How was that sound? Losers finals. I'm gonna flip the gravity bind. Oh, excuse me. I'm just sharing this text. There we go.
It is an early panda as well.
Yeah, you just probably just want to just get a little bit of burn in.
Every HP that matters.
And with the bind, it is a little bit of a punish too, because now the panda is going to just be at 13, so it's like, you know, now your Kaiku is just sitting there, and the panda is just going to keep getting bigger.
Yes, as soon as an Ojama drops, this board changes.
Oh, for sure. I think Marvin has to kind of just wait, right? He just has to wait until Herney does something here. Just be reactive.
Unless he finds a way to out the gravity bind.
Yeah.
Which he should have ways. He has Dustinator probably, MST, Heavy, Breaker.
There's
the Breaker.
There's the breaker.
Someone does go through. That makes sense. And now probably crashing the Kaiku. But if you do crash the Kaiku, then the Ojama trio would be devastating.
Mirror.
Which is still good. Still very good. Herney looking pretty good, to be honest.
Is Martin playing Warrior or Turbo? He's playing Warrior. He's on a Warrior strategy. He is playing some cool techs in the deck. He's got the Spirit Reaper. He has a Tsukiyomi in the main.
I think by now it's pretty safe to say he doesn't have Spies or Magician of Faith in main.
Yeah, I have not seen that. Oh, that would be really interesting if he has it like somewhere in his 55. But I haven't seen it at all.
Well, he probably has Spy in his side deck at least. But the Tsukiyomi main just makes it feel like he should have a flip, but he doesn't, and that just fakes people out. Maybe he does, and we just haven't seen it. Now the swords, the next floodgate, just buying time, chipping away.
Staring at each other. Just looking at each other across the table. Gazing into each other's eyes.
Falling in love.
Falling in love. Thinking about their future together. We're going to duo.
Yes, the duo. Now, what are we hitting?
Hitting a Trunade?
That's a big hit because
pretty
they could extend
good.
the swords.
Yeah, that's pretty dang good. Now, what else is coming through here? Probably a really tough thing. I mean, getting duoed and you're playing Cat is super unfortunate, especially for playing this burn list, because you can't really afford to sacrifice all this stuff.
But we haven't seen any burn in this game so far. Maybe he doesn't sight into the burn option against Warrior. Maybe he just wants to be unpredictable.
That makes sense.
There's a snatch pitch. So this set could again be almost anything. Could be a Donnie, could be Lady, could be Spy, maybe Moth. Who knows?
He draws return. Let's see what he's got. Is he going to do an action? Actually, it might just be favorable just to sit. I mean, the duo's out. I mean, unless that's exactly Moth.
Okay, there's nothing.
Milos would be crazy.
Yes.
That'd be dope as just a normal summon at this position.
Does anybody even know what Milos is? Is that a cat? Is that a dog?
It's a weird animal of some sort.
Okay.
That's the most I can piece together. Somebody actually in the Rescue Cat channel on the Go From at Discord posted a picture of like a 3D render of Milos, and it is bizarre. It is a creature.
even the normal picture is just bizarre.
Like it's like it almost
looks like a chimera.
Yeah,
half
chimera.
rabbit, half dog, half cat, and doesn't fit together.
Oh, Cosmolax and the warrior player, that's not something you want to see.
Well, as the warrior player, you don't want to see it.
Yeah, that's the warrior player, of course, of course. If you're the cat player, you're
happy about this.
Yeah, he's grinning ear to ear. He looks like this profile picture right now. How happy that dog is.
This panda's pretty huge now. It's at 3-3.
Yep.
Now, do you hit or do you just enjoy?
I guess you just enjoy. I mean, now that the jamas are set, it's like your sets have to be something. They can't be nothing now. Another knock on the jar.
Oh,
Sniper.
that would have been huge. Thinking
Both
of the cyber jump,
times.
maybe it would have even been the better call to attack anyway, because you're resetting the field. But maybe that gives it away as well.
Yeah. There's the Moth. No. He does have Moth in this deck. Using the duo. Pitching the Fairy Lily.
Okay, this is also the last sword's turn.
Yeah, this could be very not good.
Ernie is almost forced to attack into that Moth now. But does he? Maybe he just still wants to sit and wait for better burn.
Perhaps. I mean, this is like if you get the Just Desserts, like this is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like since he's Ojama, locked, he's not like this set would have to be exiled. Like just how else? Like or like a warrior lady. How else you want to get over this?
And if it was, he would have done that last turn already.
Yeah.
So this is probably not that.
So he can kind of sit here. Just embrace the moment.
I'm almost thinking that the set for Marvin is a warrior lady. Because then it still makes sense to keep it flipped down for the battle damage against Panda. The only other card that would make sense for is Donnie Z.
Exiled! Whoa! Holy moly, what a set! Tribute! Oh my god!
Wow.
What?
Okay, yes. Spell Canceller is
what? What
I haven't
the hell?
seen this in a while. Like I usually only see it against Reasoning Gate.
Oh my god! There's
but
Breaker.
Can Breaker walk?
No, it doesn't. Whoa, this is bad. This is bad if you're hurting.
And Marvin is at really low HP now. If Herney manages to assemble 2 burn cards before this game is over, this game is over. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but stay with me.
Before it ain't over till it's over. What you're saying.
That is true. Okay, this could be a Morphing Jaw. Please be Morphing Jaw.
Oh my goodness. No chance to breathe as Marvin's flying.
That would have walled the Spell Canceller as well.
Is a cat deck better with burn cards or aggro stuff like Gigantes? I don't, you know me. I all I know is the Earth variant. That's all I know. This Sangan's gonna only know the Saku. And that's the game.
And game 3.
But
that Spell Canceller was unexpected and great.
It's gonna be who you ask. It seems a lot of the cat players are kind of split into the 2 camps, and each other thinks that their variant is the better one.
But if we're being honest, then the burn camp is much bigger.
Oh, for sure. The burn camp is way bigger.
If you ask the average cat player, then they will probably say the burn variant is stronger, but there is still something to be said for Gigantes.
Burn control is better. Talking like the stall burn strategy.
But that's a whole different deck. That's not even cat. That's something else. And honestly, even Panda burn isn't control burn. Like you're probably talking about stall burn, and that's I think pretty safe to say inferior to Panda burn right now.
Yeah, I think as far as burn goes, I think Panda burn is. I think cat burn is better than Panda burn, but I think Panda burn is like the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what burn has to kind of play at in order to be acceptable. But at the same time, people have done very well with Stallburn strategies. I think it was it Agent Broken of Chaos Kings? Plays Stallburn. And he does it pretty decently. He does it pretty convincingly. So I think I'm not exactly sure how much of that is him being a great player and how much of that is like the deck actually doing it, like actually putting it work, but
there are a couple of players like that who just are probably elevating the deck to a status that it shouldn't be at.
Mm-hmm.
Like Gold Control is one of those where JCVD and Guys D are the ones who are just pushing it into spheres that it shouldn't really realistically be in. I feel like Gold Control by now is pretty much safely almost a tier 2 deck.
Yeah, I think it's also just like from a Kato perspective, it's the namesake too, so people kind of think of it higher than it is for the average player.
Chaos Turbo has been so dominant that I think that's way more. Like when people think of Gold these days, they think of Chaos Turbo first, or at least if you actually do play it. Maybe not if you're from the outside looking in.
Perhaps, yeah, you might be right.
Turbo has been dominant for a while.
Pitching fine, and we're pitching another card off of this.
Horde and Charity is a decent start, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, that's your duality. You're not playing duo in this deck, so that's it.
I guess your Trinity is Cat at that point.
That's your Exodia.
Ooh, okay.
That's Will Cat Trinity is your Exodia. We're gonna pitch the trio, the bind, call it a day. So he probably has a second one somewhere going on here, right?
I don't know. He was thinking quite a bit about that. I think he probably doesn't have one. We just said a lot, but it looks like he's in full burn mode now.
Yeah, he's locked in. This isn't going to be flashy. You ain't going to see no crazy wombo combos. We're in for the long haul.
You never know. Maybe Marvin does it.
Let's see if Marvin resolves Cat. Ooh, Wangu.
That is rough. That has to be dealt with immediately.
This is now I remember why Warrior has more main room full matches, because they just bring in 3 of these guys. Ugh.
Cats hate tigers. It's a fact.
It's true. That's like food chain facts.
Yeah, I know technically the tiger is a cat, but let's be honest, it's a different thing.
You put this card next to Rescue Cat and tell me they're the same species.
Yeah. Well, species is. It's not like all cats are the same species. That's a different thing. But I don't know. Is it the same family?
Same family tree. You tell me they had the same ancestors. We're gonna Trunade.
So what's the plan?
Oh,
okay.
There you go.
Probably the only solution he has, because otherwise he probably wouldn't commit the Trunade here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple options. I mean, the Panda would have been 100 over too. It's not like he was going to die on this.
Does it hit the field at 1800 straight away, or does
it
hit the field at 800 and gets raised?
It will hit the field at 1800. It's not an activated effect.
There's the exile. Probably not too awful if you're Herney.
Yeah, just
I wonder what
chill.
that set is for Marvin. We've seen a Reaper before. Could be that, but I feel like he might try to attack with that anyway, just to get the hand rip.
Yeah, let's try to maybe force back or get some information on what all this stuff is. Get to the bottom of it.
I also don't know if you keep Reaper in against Cat after siding. Just being a target for Panda as well as
just walloping on this Reaper
can be pretty brutal. Okay, Herney is locked in, 5 back row.
Leads me to believe he's got a chainable or 2.
must have.
Marvin 7-1. Elevating his T set a little bit here.
But committing to the field is dangerous. You could risk getting pajama locked.
Yeah.
You can risk just getting burned to death. But if you don't, then you're not really making progress. And if you're not making progress against burn, you're just bound to lose. You can't just wait it out.
This is burn anxieties. Is it that? Those are the anxieties. Oh, it's a warrior lady.
That's a pretty decent hit. Does Fernie have anything?
Oh, it's cylinder. Let's go.
Okay.
I like these apples. The cylinder.
I don't know if that's worth doing for just 1500 damage. Oh, this is a big one.
Ribby for
I don't think there are
Mobius.
Solemns and Cat, so this is just... He just has to hope these are chainable. He just has to hope. Okay,
Chain
one
a
is
secret
chainable.
barrel, and the other one's chainable.
They're both chainable.
Wow. Correct sequencing too, so now the secret barrel is going to hit for a little bit more.
1,800 should be the count.
Yeah. Magic cylinder is so dope, dude.
And with just a couple of just desserts, this game is over.
Let's see here, Hernie's playing the cards. See it.
Let's see what he got.
Swords.
Okay, that will buy some time.
Take a chill pill. As Marvin starts to draw for turn. Summoning Archer. Uh-oh.
Yes, that will do something.
That's not good.
So how many shots does he take? Does he try and tribute to himself as well? Or is he just going for...
Prio tributing 2 tokens. He's going to chain. Flip desserts. So he's going to take 15 here. And Hernie's going to take 12.
Yes. It's kind of a strange dessert flip, in my opinion. Maybe he wants to do it before the second...
Oh, he's not doing the other Archer effect yet.
Or he wants to attack first and then do it?
Yeah, that puts him to 13.
Okay, so 100 left after this, right?
Just 100.
Yes.
Uh-oh. Now, do you use the Archer effect again? Because that can actually puts you up for pajamas.
I think you do. Yes, and he does. Oh, he does it on Mobius.
Oh, he keeps it?
Oh, because if you draw into another monster, you can just repeat it, and you don't even have to risk the attack. This makes sense.
No ring has been used yet. Genius. Can Hernie do... I mean, he has 5 cards he can use here. Let's see
he needs to win now.
If it's capable.
If he doesn't win this turn, this game is over for him.
Yeah.
And he cannot complain about bad luck. He drew Pot and Charity. This has to be it.
Can Hernie do it? He's thinking. He has cards he can play. He's not just picking it up real quick. Let's see it. This is probably super stressful for Hernie because you got to figure out a plan now. You have to figure it out. He needs
to find the line. He needs to find the line.
He needs to do something right now because this 100 life points is not going to keep you going.
Big think. Yep.
If Marvin normal summons, does he have priority of Archer, or can Hernie double counter and counter with Torrential? So Marvin would have player priority with the effect of Archer.
But he doesn't even have to risk it because he could just set the monster.
Yeah. So it would. So if Hernie did have Torrential, it would be effective archer, and then effective, and it would be chainlink 1 archer, chainlink 2 torrential. Oh,
okay. This has to hit.
No!
And that's probably game.
Is that what you got?
Yes,
Oh man.
Finals are Marvin against Danny Kasi. Marvin has to win 2 times.
Marvin has to win twice. Well played by Herney. Well played by Marvin. You know that.
I would have loved to see Cat win, but it wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be today. Today was just not his day. But it's okay. He still has plenty of chances to shine in the future. He's not leaving the format anytime soon. At least I hope not. Great player. And I hope he keeps going on with Cat. Did Amazon's Archer have a different name? Maybe my memory is mixing something up. No, it's always been Archer.
What else would it be? It's pretty obviously an Archer, right?
Amazon is Bowmaster.
Yes.
Let's take a look at an updated bracket. So
Donnie coming in from the winner bracket.
Donnie's coming from winners. That's super scary. Oh, it used to be Amazon Archer. Oh, they made it a feminine name. Okay.
I think it's maybe because of the archetype. Because there's probably some support for the card that works on Amazoness instead of Amazon.
I see. I did not know that.
I don't know if that's true. It's just how I'm trying to make sense of it.
Genius call is we're all getting Mandela effect. Not really. So it's super scary that Donnikasi is just up there because he's just a scary player. He's just like deep. He's deep in that turbo gameplay, like optimization. And do we see the game starting yet?
Nope.
Do not.
I do not see them host.
These are some great games, though. Good gameplay. It's
yeah. I feel like the first matches were a little bit more sacky. We had 2 games that just got decided by 8,000 damage pushes.
Yeah, that was great, and that was crazy because it wasn't even like on the cat side for the most part. It was like warrior just killing, and, like in one turn.
I think it was BLS into snatching BK into their own BK into ring.
Yes, yeah, that was just crazy. And then the other one was, yeah, it was just like I think it was like, was it Sork BLS? And then something another.
I think so. I know that it was technically not a one shot because they had to activate the ring in the draw phase. But it was another snatch play, I think. It was like snatch Kaiku into BLS, Sork, whatever.
Something.
Honestly, whenever you see a one shot in gold, it's probably pretty safe to assume that BLS and Ring are involved.
They're very fair cards. They're very legit.
Yes.
They're good for you.
I'm still trying to make people believe that BLS is actually on par with Trinity. In most decks, it's probably even better than Charity.
I believe so. Donnie Cassie. Hey, Don.
He's hosting.
Dan, I see you hosting.
Just need Marvin to come in.
We just need Marvin. Do you report?
Look at those stats as well. 1,600.
It's crazy. It's like looking at like
9,400 experience.
Marvin asked me to have 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. Fair enough.
10 minutes.
Probably needs to use a long bathroom break. If you have a problem with that, I would suggest talking to Fox about it. Because I'm not the tournament organizer. or anything like that. I'm simply the caster.
So what are we doing for 10 minutes?
I don't know. We can maybe watch a game while we wait.
Okay. Are we just
I was going to say
joining
something.
a random ladder match?
Yeah, we're just going to do a random ladder match.
Herney is on ladder.
Herney is. You want me to put on Herney? Watch a Cube match? I'll put on a Cube match. Does anybody object to a Cube match? Who's playing Cube right now? Play Water Return?
I don't think I have a deck list for that.
Oh, purple? I love purple. I'll put on a match of purple junk in it. What the fuck am I looking at?
Just get into Herney. Just get into Herney.
Okay. I'll go to Herney. Okay.
Just what are you watching?
I'll pull up Herney. Okay. Okay. Cube jump scare. Okay. We're just gonna watch this while we wait for the other.
Right.
I saw the Jinzo rework and I was like, "Fuck! I want to see that so bad." That was.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. The stream is just really delayed for me. I just looked at the stream for no reason because I didn't want to leave the Dani lobby.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were already in the other game when I suggested it.
Oh man, that was so funny. The second I saw ZZ bring up purple versus Gilmerman, I'm like, I had to jump in there and take a glimpse, if only for a second. Shout out to purple.
So, the Jinzo remake, is it just another art or is it also?
It's a whole new ass monster. It's like crazy.
What does it do?
I couldn't tell you. I just know that it's like some freakish looking art, Jinzo. I wasn't in there long enough to see.
Like anything that was released after Cyber Dragon just feels like fan fiction to me.
Trunade, sure he's giving up the triple question marks. He doesn't know what's going on here. He's getting mixed up. He's caught in the mix. Uh-oh. Sure he's adding the tribe, the serp, the jar, the book, and the goat. Although this might be raps.
Okay, so he's on cat again.
Donnie, when Marvin is ready, when you two are about to play, let me know, please. Let me know.
It would be great if we just missed the finals by watching Herney. So
you can pick their positions.
Nice.
Who is cooking? So we're waiting for finals, JD. We are currently waiting 10 minutes for this finals to fire off between Marvin and Donnie Kasi of Bongo Boys fame. And Marvin needs to take a little water break. So we're watching ladder right now between Herney and Shuri. We looked at Cube for a quick second. Oh, Donnie, you ready? Let's go.
I think the okay just means that he understands.
Oh, he understands it? Am I dumb? I'm dumb.
Yeah, I'm still in the other lobby and it's not going.
Okay, thank you. I've been hearing about this water return since the start of the stream and I've yet to see it.
Okay. If you keep bringing up water return, you have to post a deck list. This is the rule.
I'm the two just gonna reveal the goo. Oh, we are ready. Okay, they are ready.
Okay, let's get in then.
Okay. Thank you, Donnie. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, final start. Let's do this. Oh, man. Well, Pop, I'll reveal some secrets to you after the stream. How's that sound? After the finals, I'll reveal some secrets. Grand finals. Let's go. Let's get it. We got Donnie of Bongo Boys taking on Marvin of his own free agency. Yeah, representing Marvin.
So who's winning the all-important
Place your
paper scissors? It is
Donnie. He has the rock paper scissors strats.
Is the
Place
game
your
not
bets.
showing for you as well?
I'm seeing the game. Maybe you need to do a quick refresh.
I'm just seeing nothing.
If you want to, I can also stream my desktop too, if it keeps acting up on Discord.
No, I can just get back in.
Don hitting up with 3 sets, 1 mon, 2 spell trap.
So Donnie was on turbo, right?
Donnie is on turbo. Marvin is on warrior with a few quirky techs.
Takes a long time to decide.
We got Rhoda.
I'm assuming an exiled.
Coming in with an exile force. Exile force effect going to pop the Moth. Moth, no spell. Moth, no spell.
That's very interesting.
Gonna set another mon pass. Go. Grand finals. Pre-mat. Grab the exiled back. Again? The ride never ends. We hit Sangan.
That is...
I'm gonna search.
Not what you want to see.
Well, if he has a Donnie, he can at least neutralize that advantage. Let's see if he has it in. He does.
Maybe he goes through, maybe it doesn't. It doesn't.
Books. That's probably what he was about. When Donnie was going to try to do, maybe do a cute book him on during battle phase, flip them off.
Now the spy set is pretty safe. You pretty much know there's no knocks around. Okay.
Oh, we're going.
Does this go through? It does.
Oh no.
No, it doesn't. He sodoms.
Denied.
It must be an important card then.
Like the stream. Thank you, JD. I appreciate it. Shout out to JD. Shout out to Cosmo. Shout out to Cosmo, especially for helping with all these stream assets.
Yeah. The streams have really picked up a little lately.
I agree. Cosmo's been working his butt off to the bone. We get him in a little workshop. We get him in got him in the box. Working on thumbnails and stream layouts. He's on. I let him take his lunch break today. No, I'm just playing. I'm engaged.
So I assume this is a spy. Spy just seems like the best option here. Knocks are very unlikely in hand because of the double exile play.
And yeah, I agree. I think
Donnie can't hit over this.
Spy is super safe, especially if this back row is like a real thing. Shout out to you and Grump Nasty holding it down in the Academy program. Yeah, for real. Shout out to my co-host Grumple here. Keeping it down, helping me not be alone on this Monday.
I don't know why I'm being nasty, but I feel like it's true.
No, that's just who you're Grump Nasty. It doesn't mean that you're nasty.
Yeah,
that's your title. And then of course, yeah, shout out to Go From At Europe. If you're interested in being a part of the Academy program and being a part of this the Slipers, the Raws, the Obelisk. Get on in. Who knows? You could be the next Obelisk champion. The next.
Go from what Europe is really the best place to start when you're new to the whole thing. There's frequent games you can just join whenever you want. You can join multiple tournaments at the same time.
Yeah.
Just get some practice and get some actual practice and against people who can play the game.
It's kind of like
play ladder.
It's kind of like pickup games. You know, it's kind of like playing street ball. You know, you just pick up and play against random opponents, and if you win, that's dope. You know, obviously the stakes get higher because you get reset down if you lose, but you know, reigning European champion Anthony Alvarado coming through.
Isn't even European.
Isn't even European. That's what happened with Becci. Becci was the France champion. And same with Mr. Big Noodle.
Wait, Mr. Big Noodle, what did he win?
He won the second FCI.
Oh, I didn't know there was a second one.
It happened a while ago.
Okay, there's a torrent play. I can see this. We know there's no Sangan. Oh, that's a good hit. That is a really good hit.
Strong. Just clear the board.
You probably wish this breaker was a Kaiku, but this is still a good position. Danny has to have something. Be it a Chaos Monster or whatever, but he has to have something.
France Logos is so funny.
Wait, what?
Oh, just reading chat. We're going card destruction.
We're dropping Serpent, Shoot, and Deco. Yeah, you don't want any of those against Warrior.
Ugh, yeah. Oh, but here's something you want to see. Yeah, here's a Chaos Mon for your troubles.
And it does not get summoned.
He gets to go ahead. He gets to banish. He gets to discard for TD. He gets everything he wants.
And then some.
And then some.
Probably even a set, yes. You're getting the Serpent back next turn as well. Everything is coming up now.
Everything's going up, Donnie.
Yep. There's the snatch. Oh. Does he have an answer? He does.
Raigeki Break hitting the snatch.
Exiled is out.
Exile's
Chaos
gone.
Is
yeah.
live. Oh, he's weaving graveyard. He has BLS.
Oh,
let's go.
Snap. Okay.
We're going. And he knows his Thunder Dragon in hand, so he's just hitting. He's just hitting, and he's not scared of anything but top decks.
And even then, if he has a real oh,
and that is it. I'm telling you, every single time a game ends, it's just BLS and Ring. BLS and Ring are just finishing every single game today.
That's just how it be when you're playing in Go format. You know, sometimes it is the me soldier, me strong, me hit twice, me have ring, me blow myself up, me kill. It just be like that.
BLS truly is just broken.
Why the hell did they make this card like this? As we set another card. It'd be interesting to see a GOAT tournament with BLS and Thunder Dragon banned and Sork limited 1.
In one hand, yes. On the other hand, can we just allow the Chaos Dragon instead?
Chaos Emperor Dragon?
I think that's what it's called.
Dead?
The thing that's kind of like BLS but banned.
Oh my, he's fucking crazy. That card is insane. That card is crazy. Limit TD.
I wish weren't GOAT format. Like some of the later ones as well, like Traden. I think Traden would be fun. Could put some use into those Blue Eyes Super Rejuvenation decks.
Mm-hmm. Super Rejuve is like such a cool card.
It's just like
had
salvage.
Anything, if it had anything working with it.
it's super broken if there were any cards that actually were useful with it. Okay, that's not how DD Lady works. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, from that format description, it seems like Warriors would just rule. It would just, instead of Turbo and Warrior, just be Control
I don't
and
know if
Warrior.
that's true, because Warrior is mainly here because it beats Turbo. That's its main selling point. I think if that happens, like even if Warrior gets popular in that format, then Goat Control and Earth Aggro, that kind of stuff, just beats Warrior. Like you're removing the deck that makes Warrior worthwhile. I think it would probably be a return to Goat Control meta. Maybe even Burn. Honestly, Burn
would be intense. Goat Control kind of needs to be BLS. Yeah, it's like one of its like big pushers. Maybe it is
so
Burn.
Warrior.
Maybe
so does Warrior.
Maybe
it could be Burn. It could be it could be Earth Aggro. It could be Water Return.
Water Return. Shut up. Stop the cap. Pac-Man Tier 0. No. You could even
like
play BLS at
Pac-Man. The Pac-Man format, then at that point, I just abandon it.
You can't save it at that point. You can't save it.
Just burn it. Move to Edison.
Just go to the Reaper format and
I heard Edison has viable zombie decks. I'll play that.
It has very viable. I think it's beyond viable. I think it's like very strong, if I remember correctly. Soul Control could be strong. Oh, yeah, Soul Control could make it. Is grateful. Ban BLS nurse water return. Stop. That's it's so funny. Oh god.
Instead of just banning BLS, maybe just expand its usage. Like let it banish either like a dark and the light or the fire and water, wind and earth, just the opposite types.
They tried making monsters they tried making monsters like that, and they all ended up sucking really bad.
I just feel like in this format it would just help for BLS to be like that. Because then you just open up the decks to other attributes.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they made attributable monsters like BLS but are not BLS, it'd be kind of dope. You make it interesting. At least it gives other people boss monsters. Like your boss monster in Earth Aggro is like Gigantes.
I was just thinking, make BLS like that. Like make BLS either banish a dark or light, or fire and water, or earth and
oh, just in general.
Yes. Just make it more flexible.
To banish two opposing attributes.
Pretty much.
My BLS does. That's as ghost as. Okay. Oh wait, no. Is he saying that he got top 8? His water return plays BLS. I think I'm missing some context looking at chat. As we mirror force to level 2 in the faith. Oh.
Yep. And there's the Solemn. Was another moth. Probably worth it. There's another charity engrave.
Yeah. Probably looking a little low here.
Yeah. If you're Marvin, you probably want a bit more back row here just to protect your frail board.
Drop phase Prio.
I think he's just calling it in case he draws MST.
Yeah.
Actually, MST was already used.
Or like a book. But yeah, as a book. Well. Yeah. Dang.
So maybe just a habit.
Yeah. Is this live? This is live. A video someday. This is live. Grand Finals. Obelisk 30. Marvin is up in this match in game 2.
But reset Marvin 3. Has to win 2 matches to turn this around.
That's true. He has to reset the bracket.
Okay, no summons by Danny. Well,
Enter.
any sets will be kind of useless against level 2.
Yeah, Marvin is just sitting super pretty. I mean, look at this board. Like, it's so low commitment. You can just kind of do nothing.
Okay. Now, if Marvin has Saku, he doesn't. But any beta is just really good for Marvin now. If
Yeah.
he finds anything that...
Oh,
this is actually great.
this is the best card in your deck right now.
You can try your luck at sniping a battle trap and then run over the spy.
Yeah.
Danny has to have an answer somehow, though. Be it ring or a Geki. It's a ring.
Okay.
And
Marvin's
now,
getting low.
Marvin, I was about to say, Marvin has to look out.
He is super low.
Chaos is not yet a possibility.
Is that Warriors with Faith? Yes. This is Warriors with Faith.
But this is game 2. I don't think Faith is in the main deck. We haven't seen it used before this.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in the main deck. We saw it. Marvin had it against Ernie, right?
Maybe?
Pretty sure that came up game 2.
I don't know if it was game 1 or game 2 in that case.
That was game 2. So I'm willing to believe that it's not in the main. Not in the 40. But the Sook is.
Marvin is also just going the distance today. I think this is his third match now.
Going off today. He is just been tearing up this bracket.
Yeah. Started in the worst position possible and ended up in grand finals.
Should be for the TD.
I feel like he just wants the Dark for Chaos Monster now.
Didn't they take 1900 damage from Ring? No, because the two opportunities for when Ring could be activated at that point is either before the counter is applied or like
or as it is being used.
As it's being used.
So unless you're waiting for the pass, like unless you're waiting for Breaker to pass on its activation, trying to destroy a card, then Ring is always just 1600. But if it still has to counter an attack or something, then it's 1900. Otherwise, you just don't have the window.
Yeah, like it's almost always going to be 16 unless the game state is saying otherwise. Yeah.
Okay, so this BLS is a threat. Marvin pretty much revealed he doesn't have Sodom anymore because he didn't Sodom BLS.
Ring does nothing here too. Ring just kills you. Oh!
Maybe he just saved his Sodom for this. He's going for the push. Is this enough? This is 4-4. It's not enough. Okay, and it gets suckered.
Uh-oh.
No.
What do you do now? We're gonna Rhoda. I guess just maybe sit on a
What are we looking
BK.
for? Do we have a Blade Knight left?
Oh yeah, he has
yes,
all the. He has all the Blade Knights you could ever ask for. So still no Solemns back there, so it's definitely. I mean,
maybe there is one. Maybe he just didn't want to Solemn the BLS because he knew about his snatch and he wanted to steal it, and he didn't feel like it was worth to out the Saku.
Fair. Donnie is thinking.
Yep.
He's normaling.
Okay, this does not hit over BK.
He's affecting the pop.
The last card in hand is a Thunder Dragon. This isn't a Chaos push. So why are we doing this?
It was a Solemn. Oh!
That is why we're doing this.
So what do you do now?
You have to hope for Mirror Force.
Destiny can also be helpful, but I don't think he's going to have it. We'll see.
Maybe.
Oh, he does. There's a song!
Does he have another response? Doesn't look like it. Nope, that's it. And that's not enough.
Unfortunate. That ring was the worst ring you could ever want.
Going into game 3, match point for Donny Causey.
Match point for Donny Causey, man. He could finish it up right here, get another invite, block everybody else in this bracket.
And Marvin needs to win just to reset the bracket. And then has to win again.
Marvin's fighting for his life.
Yep.
He's fighting for his life.
Today.
Yeah.
He has earned his way.
I'm playing his butt off, dude.
Again. But no.
Yes, bathroom, what's that? Yes, yes, go. Well, if you guys are liking the stream, by the way, be sure to like and subscribe and share it with everybody you know, including your grandmother and your pet dog.
Yes.
Thank you all for coming and watching this stream. Shout out to Go Format Europe and their lovely staff for the opportunity to stream this. This is dope. Been enjoying my time a lot. Hope you guys have been too.
Okay. So once we're done with this, are you going to show the people your water return deck?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid it's gonna be like some garbage deck I made when I first came in.
Might not even be water return. Sometimes I just start a deck, call it a name, and it just turns into something different.
I was gonna make.
I had a zombie deck one time that was called Bazoo Return because I tried to build Bazoo and it ended up being a zombie deck.
That's literally what happened with my Pac-Man deck. I'll put the Pac-Man deck. That deck is so funny.
What did it turn into?
It turned into Last Will Monarchs.
To be honest, it's probably much more fun both for you and your opponent.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Last Will is also one of those cards that are just kind of busted, but they just don't have the fuel.
The thing with like Last Will decks is like you play everything that gets banned later on. Like you play Last Will, you play Cat, you play Stein. Like literally all the stuff that gets banned. And even like if you're on Monarchs, you play Cold Wave, like all this ridiculously broken stuff that's just like just eventually just becomes game breaking. Gets banned.
Yeah. And you can kind of tell. Like, you can see the potential in this format as well, but it's just not reliable.
It's just not all the way there. Like when your best stuff for Will is like Cat, it's like it's good. I mean, like obviously it's great, but it's like
the issue are the
later on. Yeah,
Cat. It's just the targets that you can call.
Yeah, I mean, like later on when you can like summon tuners. Oh my god, when you can summon tuners off of Cat, that's when it's like okay, now we're talking business.
Makes a lot of sense. Cat's hunting fish.
Flip summon the Dawn.
Does it go through? Would be big. It does.
It does.
Let's see if it hits Thunder Dragon or not.
It's Sook.
Pretty good. Warrior does not appreciate Sook at all.
Yeah.
But now Chaos is live for Danny. Does he have a response? Does he have a sorcerer?
Can he clap back?
Hit it.
It's gonna jar.
More draws are pretty good. Usually what you want. So he seems to have some options here. What are we thinking about this Marvin set?
Could be Reaper.
Is this just a could be a Reaper, yeah. Could even be a Spy. I'm not sure if he plays Spy.
We have yet to see Spy. We've seen Moth, and that's it.
I feel like if a warrior player sides in Moth, they also side in Spies, right?
Yeah, like 2-1. Well, we're gonna find out now. There's some swords. It's Moth, no target.
Again.
What?
The 4 today. But I think Donnie did it last game.
Donnie did it last time, and I think that's because he was hoping to either chain a book or use the heavy on his turn that he set. But there's nothing here. Why did he do that?
I don't know.
This is like one of your strongest cards in your deck.
Maybe he had a duo in hand and didn't want to use it yet, just because of the Thunder Dragons. I don't know. I'm just looking for excuses. There's
duo.
Maybe that's actually the call.
Huh.
Geki Break and Thunder Dragon. So we know there's one more Thunder Dragon in hand. Herney looking kinda good, but also walled out by the swords for now.
Grubble makes great reads, not gonna lie. Yeah, he's my Swami. He's my little, like, mind reader.
And for some reason that only works when I'm spectating games. It never works when I'm actually in the game. No, I'm serious. Like, it just doesn't work.
Every read I make is like, I try to make reads and it's like, it's all wrong.
Yeah.
Here comes a Breaker. Breaker's going to slam down on Marvin here. It's going to chain the Destinator, not hitting the sword. That hits the Torrential.
Decent hit.
Yeah, great hit.
But this Breaker is still really strong. Taking out the back row and then running over the Donnie, I assume. There's the threat of getting Suk on Moth, but I don't think he keeps Tsukuyomi in against Turbo. Yeah, and he decides to take out Donnie.
Yeah, I think there could be a path where you do keep in the Suk, especially when now they're deciding in these flips, but
that's definitely a big heavy.
This heavy's huge. Does Red played 3 Solemns? I believe Donnie is on 2 or 3 of these bad boys. I haven't actually counted it, but I know he's on more than 1.
Okay, swords are out.
Zombiras.
Donnie dropped very low with that play.
Yeah, he is super low now. I wonder what the set could be from the want to keep it. Because the sword is going to expire anyways.
Looking engraved, turret is out. It might be Mirror Force, might even be a discard trap because he still has Thunder Dragon in hand. Or maybe just another Solemn.
True. What's going on in Donnie's brain? What's he thinking about? Gotta think.
With the Thunder Dragon in hand, he only... Okay, there's the Chaos Sorcerer.
So now you have your answers on Byra.
Does Marvin have a response? No, he doesn't. But he does summon it in attack position. So he is risking the Mirror Force here. I guess it's still the right play because you don't want to get killed by Sasuke.
Yeah, I get.
But it also kind of reveals that you don't have a battle trap. Or at least not a response. Like, I don't think it's even a Raigeki break at this point, because if he's playing around... Actually, okay, never mind. He didn't attack with Breaker, so he still plays around Mirror Force in that way. And it's not a big deal.
Correct. We are going to snatch this Stork, though. Come to Papa. It's a book.
And he stays with Mommy.
He stays with Mommy. Let's see here. There's an Exile for Sphere Troubles. Oh.
Wait, what?
Misclick. Oh, wait. Oh!
He's
that's your dark.
Oh! It's not a misclick.
I thought it was a misclick. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's game.
It's game.
That's super game. Bracket
Is reset. And what a play.
Oh my
off to
god.
enable BLS into Minecon into game.
That was dope. That was dope.
So now we're in the last match. The bracket has been reset.
Big Marv, the bracket has been reset.
All the way from loser bracket to resetting the grand finals.
Whoa, dude. Bracket reset. Do you believe in miracles?
No,
Holy
but
moly.
I believe in Marvin.
Holy moly, dude. There we go. Bracket reset. So we got 3 sets here. Marvin's looking at it like, okay, let's take a look what we got here, you know. Inside the mind of Marvin. He's probably popping off in his house right now. He's like, oh my god. Mom, get the camera. Oh my god.
So by now the nerves are probably ticking in as well.
Oh, for sure. Gonna knock, hit the
that
deco.
That also means he doesn't have a normal summon. Unless he wants to set something.
Oh no, it's he does summon.
Okay, he just doesn't play around Torrent. Maybe he wanted to see if this goes through.
Oh, he used Ring on it. Okay, fair enough. Have a good day.
This is also just the power of Reaper. It just forces a response.
Forces a power card too. That's like insane.
You don't want to do it, but you're forced to.
Yeah, it's like when I'm going to go minus for no reason.
Just the threat.
Jar.
Okay, so we know about 2 Thunder Dragons.
There's an upstart coming through.
Draw. Turbo doing turbo things. Do we see anything?
We see that. We see the duo slam down.
That hurts.
Bam, 1. There's the BK.
What else?
Exiled.
So
maybe there's a call. Maybe there's a call that in his
maybe
background.
Just hard to tell.
Let's see what's Marvin about to do.
A set without protection kind of calls for level 2. Can he find it?
There we go. Draw for turn. There we go. Trusted soldier setup. Soldier setup.
There's
gonna set 1 pass.
So what is this set? Could be anything.
If it's Moth, it's so unfortunate. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know, because Duo only goes 1 for 1 here. I mean, it's still unfortunate. It's still good for Dani to have this, because you're already up in cards. So trading 1 for 1 is decent.
He's thinking on if he's actually bringing it in. Oh yeah, he does.
He is.
Tempted to not summon the Kaiku.
Especially... Maybe you're afraid of Night Assailant, but... I don't know. Just feels a little strange.
Yeah, I mean... That was weird. We're gonna dust shoot. Dust shoot.
Is he going to tell us?
Please tell the stream. Please tell the stream.
The only card we know so far is Thunder Dragon. And he just sends something back. Okay.
Sends back Spy. So
makes a lot of sense.
2 Thunder Dragons and an unknown.
And Spy is always an issue for warrior players. Marvin is still on full Trinity, so he could top deck into some really good stuff.
Could be a Chaos Monster that's in Donnie's hand. Maybe that's why.
What is this set?
Ooh.
Maybe a Warrior Lady.
Warrior Lady would be nice.
Unless it's another Reaper, because that would make sense as well, but I don't know if he's playing too.
Night Assailant.
Okay, we're getting Moth back to hand. That's really strong. Yeah, this is looking really good for Donnie.
This is looking very grim if you're Marvin. Oh my goodness. Saku the set.
It's a Saku as well. Yeah, the card advantage is just...
It's too much. It's way too much. It's Moth, though.
Moth.
It is main
what
deck.
What are we getting, though? It's just a knock. It's just a knock, and it just doesn't do anything.
Ugh. Moth sucks. This card is terrible. Why do people keep playing this garbage card? No way! No way you get this set. You get this off the top.
He crashes.
That's crazy. What the?
Honestly.
Okay. Okay, call it a day.
All right.
That was game
so now
one.
it's double match point for Donnie again. He has to win one more game.
So the Moth was main. This whole time.
So you kind of suspected at least some kind of flips.
Yeah, it's a compliment. It can be a good compliment to the Moth, and it's also just good in the mirror match too.
Once Warriors start looping Moths, it's just over.
Yeah, like you can grab a obviously you want the pot, but I mean grabbing Rhoda is nice. And then also just serves as a good aggressive option in the mirror match. You know, you just set the BK, set the Sasuke. All that's gone. Off the dome duo freestyle.
Starting off strong. Is it going to be a classic duo pot? I feel like those cards.
It's going to be duo pot dust shoot.
It is pot.
Duo pot dust shoot.
At least the duo only hits Serpent, so the game isn't quite... I think he drew one too many. Yeah. Okay, he just picked it up. At least the duo just hits Serpent, so the game isn't completely over, but it's pretty over.
Like I said, Grumple's reads are fire.
Yes, that was definitely a read. I can tell that people have pot by playing duo. I wish it was that way.
You had a That's So Raven moment. You have like a Pegasus Millennium Eye moment. Donnie Cossi boy.
Like the face up, face down.
Yeah, face. Oh yeah. So stream. I showed Grumple the Music to Duel by album the other day, and he loved every second of it.
Awful. It's really awful.
Face up, face down, attack or defend.
And it's just that the entire song is that for like 5 minutes. At least it feels like 5 minutes.
It's so dope. It's so cool. Oh, Donnie's getting all the resource utility cards here.
Yes.
Therp, TDs.
But Thunder Dragon is just empty card advantage. He's basically playing on 4 cards right now.
Yeah. But still, getting that is nice. Just thins out the deck a little bit.
And as soon as you draw into... Oh, wow. Yes, okay.
Oh, you might be looking nice. If you're Marvin, you're sitting happy.
How often do you see Warriors recycling pot?
Not often. Like, very rarely does this actually happen. Usually they get Moth looped on.
That's when you know it's over. Come on, show me the Sook.
Please show me Sook, dude. Or at least have book set. No.
Nope.
Please.
Is it another moth?
Dude, stop. That'd be amazing. I would kill to see the second moth.
But that said, he doesn't actually put any pressure here. He does get a lot of card advantage, but Warrior has to hit it at some point.
Yeah, they gotta start doing some action.
Because the second that Dani draws into Charity, this game is evened up again.
He already used Charity.
Dani?
Donnie has used Charity, yeah.
Oh, right. That was before the Thunder Dragon. Okay, never mind then.
He has to moth loop it, which is possible. I mean, look at the two sets here.
Yeah. Marvel is checking. Preparing his push.
Oh.
It's a BK.
Okay. Flip torrential.
This looks like he has something, but it's a Sangan. Sangan is at least, and it's even a Serpent. This isn't bad at all for Dani. If he survives this turn, then this is pretty good for him.
Donnie is smiling ear to ear on that one.
Card advantage is pretty much evened up now.
Ooh.
There's the Reaper. And without Serpent in hand, this Reaper hurts.
Does it connect?
He's thinking on it, but honestly, if you have something, you use it. I don't think it's a thing. I think he's just faking.
Yeah. Dope.
I feel, so this is just me being weird, but I feel like Marvin has been choosing the card next to the extra deck every single time, and I feel like, okay, never mind. I'm just reading too much into things.
It's the Thunder Dragon, which is the worst card you could hit, but it's okay.
So there's still a Thunder Dragon and a Serpent left in hand. What did he pick up with Sangan again? Was it a Spy?
It was Spy.
Okay, so we know Spy, Serpent, and Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, 3 of these cards are known.
Spy is pretty good here. Spy just buys you a lot of time unless it gets knocked. The question is if you can afford to bait out knocks anymore. But honestly, with that HP count, you probably can.
Let's see it.
Yeah, the Torrent play really backfired. That really reset the whole game state.
Ooh.
This is dangerous.
Level 2 coming at you.
Dani needs to have something.
There is a Sock
I
here.
feel like this is even worth a Solemn. This sucks.
It is the Solemn.
It is.
Dope.
So let's see. Is it a Serpent or is it a Spy?
Battle Step.
Battle Step.
Ring.
Does he have another Solemn? He does
No.
not.
Unfortunate.
That hurts.
That might
have been a big deal.
That might do you in here, buddy. That torrential play was so risky.
Yeah.
And I'm still thinking about it.
Even if you don't run into Serpent and Sangan at that spot, you're still going -1. And it's not like the Reaper is a nice nice attack just for the hand grip, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. It doesn't put pressure.
It's very passive. It's
at this point it just evens up the advantage you just lost.
Yeah. It's a little unnecessary. We're going to pop a Solemn though.
That's a good target.
So you know what the stale is. So you know what the fresh is. Let's take a look at the fresh. It's a Spy.
Yes, it is. So what do we think the first one is? Is it a Serpent? Because
it might be a second.
Serpent, then
it might be the third Spy. To be honest, maybe he just drew it.
Oh, true.
Oh, it's Kaiku.
It's Kaiku. What is going on here?
Kaiku against Warrior.
Turbo deck siding in Kaiku against.
I guess it's bring in all the beaters. That's the.
I guess.
Just bring in any guy that's over 1700 attack.
Maybe trying to bait a Minecon or something. You probably just try to beat over Breaker.
Dust Tornado entering battle phase.
So he's either has a battle trap or he's bluffing.
Set Snatch. It goes through.
Okay, and we're banishing the lights.
Yep, banish the lights. Follow the lights, follow the lights.
Marvin is really with his back against the wall here. And that big... He got to loop a pot. He had duo in the start hand as well.
Yeah, this is
not looking good.
This should be all Marvin. If you just looked at the opening hand and the second turn.
I think the same thing happened in the Marvin and Herney match, where Herney opened with pot and charity and just lost anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like that.
Imagine Tribe.
Sometimes we overrate how impactful Trinity is in the beginning. It's always nice, but it's... I'd rather have it than not, but it's not deciding the game right then and there.
Yeah.
But we like to pretend a lot.
So it's just a matter of what you do with the cards you draw, because I mean that's all. Like literally, pot of greed is just deck thin, just a deck thinner. Like if your cards just all garbage, or you just don't play it optimally, you're going minus on card advantage throughout the game, anyways.
Because if you have the card advantage, you kind of want to do something with it, right? Like you want to attack, and if you're just drawing to defensive stuff, then you just allow your opponent to recover anyway. And eventually they will draw pot as well.
Yeah, exactly. Knight Assailant. The flip Knight Assailant. It's going to Solemn!
He has to. He's...
Get him out of here.
Having to Solemn the Knight Assailant doesn't feel good, but it's...
This Reaper is sticking. Definitely got his money's worth out of it.
Yes.
It's been a lifeline. DJ Marky Mark, I see with that Porygon icon. That Porygon, was that Porygon 2?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Oh! So we're just staring at each other.
But the longer the game goes, the better it is for Dani. He draws into chaos, his HP is much higher.
Yeah.
He's just in a very comfortable spot.
I think Donnie also has, if he's on 3 Solemns, he has more Solemns in deck too. He's going to outpace the Solemns. Forbidden One, hello. Hope you're doing well. Can Marvin come back? I mean, he has 4 back row, and it's most likely all stuff that can be used. It's not like he's playing jars or whatever.
Well, 2 Solemns are out already, so Heavy Storm will probably just rip everything around.
True.
There's another set. But without pressure, Marvin is just not going to go anywhere. He needs to start killing the Kaiku. He needs to start dealing with the spies. He doesn't have much time left.
Where's his Sasuke, man? Where are his Sasukes? I don't think I've seen it. I think I may have seen one Sasuke the entire time I've seen this man play.
There's not even a Rotor used so far. So it's almost like he has 3 Sasuke in deck. And he's just not using, or not drawing them. And even if he does draw into Sasuke, it still has to go through. There's probably a battle trap somewhere on Dani's side.
Hmm.
And 2 Solemns are already out for Marvin, so I think it might not even go through if it does. The important one is also just getting rid of Kaiku, because then at least BLS is live, right?
Yeah, at least then. Yeah. Oh yeah, your lights are. You don't have your. You just need the light. You need Sasuke Crash, maybe.
Maybe.
Sasuke Crash would do you wonders here.
But even then, the BLS is also not a guarantee.
Flipping
Any
sword.
battle trap is just annoying.
It's Big
There's
Daddy
Dawn.
Dawn.
Does he run in with Kaiku? Because I feel like probably don't want to. Just having this guy around to block out Chaos plays is probably worth not risking a battle trap.
Right.
The rough part for Marvin is also that he just can't use Ring anymore.
Oh.
Okay. We're going for it.
Solemn. There's the last Solemn. Uh-oh.
Again, he has to. He just has to do it.
Uh-oh. I need to see Marvin get some comeback here, man. Get these comeback mechanics.
Well, what is he supposed to get? Pot is out, Charity is out. He's almost blown his load without actually having anything. This is just not looking good. I struggle to find a line for him to win this. He needs to find BK or Sasuke and hope that there's no back row. That's actually something.
I think that's all you do right here. Yeah, just safety hit the Dawn. I mean, you still have your spies in the back. Just chilling, doing nothing.
The Mobius would be pretty rough here as well. If Marvin drops Mobius here, that could swing things.
Mobius or maybe even his own tribe.
Yeah. Tribe would go really hard here.
I think he's still alive. Yeah, it's not banished or anything. He can probably connect with the nice meaty tribe.
And as soon as the swords are gone, then Reaper is a threat again. At least that's a lifeline.
MST. Okay. Oh. Well, it doesn't really help you too much.
Too bad.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good target anyway. Okay, so one more turn of sword protection. There's the duo. What are we ripping?
In the Prima. BLS. Ooh.
That BLS was quick. That was quick.
It's gonna jar. Donnie's seeing blood in the water, man. He's seeing blood in the water. He's trying to go deep. Upstart, gain 1,000.
Now this is actually making Ring somewhat of an option to at least clear Spy.
Yeah, because now you're out of like death range. You have to worry about the Kaiku getting ringed.
Yes, yes.
Knock the set.
The knock.
Hit the serpent. Good for you. Good for you. We're going to snatch the Kaiku.
This isn't bad. Keeping him off of Chaos could be really impactful. If he has a way to deal with these spies.
Oh, what?
It's a Chaos Sorcerer.
Legendary. Whoa.
Okay. Okay.
It's going to torrent.
Okay. Yeah, you have to accept it. You have to accept it.
Yes.
And now you have to hope that either your opponent can't finish you or you have back row that's alive. Because the swords are gone. I think it's actually looking better than it did before the turn, but the torrent is still a big setback.
Yeah, that torrent was crazy.
There's the
breaker.
That's an issue.
3 cards in hand. It's
if he had ring, he would have ringed it.
1 TD, I think, is still in the hand.
Hero Force, and what's the last one? He doesn't have anything. He's living on 25 HP.
Oh, man. 25 HP? Are you kidding me?
We don't have Snatch anymore. We don't have Sorcerer or BLS anymore. What do we want? I think the best top deck would be a Kaiku. Just hit over this, deny chaos, and it's not a Kaiku.
No, we don't. What could this be?
Anything that isn't big enough to beat Breaker. Probably a Lady. Maybe Lady's out. I don't know. Maybe another Reaper. That would be good.
Reaper will treat you right. $25 life points, dude. Oh my god.
Just gotta breathe on him.
It suck.
Okay. Makes sense. But it only saves you for one turn.
This is game 2 of the second match. Oh, this might be huge. Attacking the fresh. Oh,
because the Breaker isn't big enough anyway, but it's a good choice.
Yeah, this is great.
It's nice. But when is Dani drawing into Chaos? He still has every single Chaos monster in play. There's only 8 cards left in the deck. What is going on?
Dude, it's gotta be all at the bottom of the dang thing, dude. That
Maybe
deck.
he's just hesitant to use it. But I don't really understand why, because all the Solemns are gone, Torrent is gone.
Mirror's gone.
Yeah, honestly, if he has it, he probably just rips it.
Yeah, there's no way he has it.
There's actually a stupid situation where Marvin draws into Kaiku, just slams it, and decks him out.
That would be dope.
Almost half the deck left is... Oh, and he denies him off. Almost half the deck that is left is Chaos Monsters. So it's not that unlikely.
Let's see here. There's still some traps left in the deck for Marvin. He still can do something.
Well, he's alive for now.
Alive for now. Love to see it. Yeah, get this Kaiku popping.
We're going again. I'm not even sure if he plays Kaiku. With the Tsuk and the Moth, you have to make some cuts, and Kaiku's probably the first one to go.
Yeah, they're all darks anyways. Or Geki break the set.
This has to be it, right? Mirror Force is out, Torrent is out. Yeah, there's no way. Unless he has double Saku now, it's over.
Crazy, a warrior deck is super late game versus chaos, right? This is actually like absurd. 7 cards left in deck. They've been going the mile. They're going the extra mile here. Oh!
Okay, you have a summon.
Little treat.
Oh, he got the chaos.
No, it's a moth flip.
For moth. Is that a third moth?
That is one. I think that's
just
just one. Yeah. Hitting the back row of MST. That's a Rhoda.
And there's the BLS. Yep. All right. Congratulations to Dani for winning his invite. It's a second for him, I think.
Wow.
Marvin put on a fight though. Like he went all the way to the loser bracket, reset the bracket, and he was giving him trouble.
That was great. What a barn burner. The bracket reset, the back and forth. I think nerves may have gotten to Marvin a little bit.
Maybe. But that finish in the first match they had, I think that was my favorite moment of the night.
That was so dope.
Exiling your own moth to finish with BLS is pretty sweet.
That was so dope. I love that whole... I think all those matches were great to watch. I think it turned out pretty great.
Yeah. Didn't have any ridiculous slow play today.
Yeah. So people wanted to see the water return deck before I go off.
Yes, please.
It's going to be a surprise to me too, by the way.
But how come, like, if it's your default deck?
What the hell? I just picked it as default because I thought it'd be funny.
So maybe Danny is hunting for the third invite now just to get that
the buy.
first round buy.
Yeah.
I think there are a couple of tournaments left. I think there's 2 Patreons and 3 last chance qualifiers. But I'm not entirely sure how those work, honestly.
There's the 3 last championship qualifiers and the PWCQ and the ongoing grinder event on goformat.com. Then you have of course, the last couple obelisks that are left to play. And then I believe there's a new FLC is coming up.
What?
If I heard correctly, I could be wrong on that. I don't keep up with FLC events, but that's just what I've heard or what I remember hearing.
What is this card? Like the one that gives you HP and then takes it away when you die?
Oh, you're talking about my 1900 beater, Granadora?
Oh my god. Does it only take away the HP if it dies, or does it do
if
it
it's
in general,
destroyed
like, the field?
When it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard?
Okay. So the plan is just to summon this and then get it back with Evacuation Device or Abyss Soldier and just keep looping.
The plan is to summon it off of return. And
oh. I feel like you can always tell when new people are building decks just because you see all the 3-offs. You see the 3-off return. You see the 3-off Grizzly, 3-off Spirit, 3-off Bazoo.
This is definitely a newer
deck. If the
deck.
card is good, it has to be played at 3, right?
If it's good, it's at 3. I think this deck is better.
All that is missing for new player bingo is a Lightning Vortex.
I think this deck is better. Congrats, congrats, Donnie.
That deck would have won today.
It would have won the looted type deck. Okay. Congratulations, Donnie, on playing it well and winning. Congratulations. I know that you had some tough matches in there, but you overcame. You overcame all obstacles. So congratulations on your invite. Hopefully you get a third, man. Get that buy. Work for that third. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has watched the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys liked the video. I haven't been able to look at the statistics or anything like that, but hopefully you guys liked it and all that. And I'll see you guys next time when I stream again, or if I do a video soon, maybe. We'll see. Have a great one, y'all.
Good night.